That ain't really how it work though in the land. And out there in Cali, it ain't Crip versus Blood. It's mostly Crips versus Crips. It's like whoever is in your vicinity. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's
They
how this
beef
shit
with
go.
the nearest. They beef with the nearest.
The nearest gang. That ain't theirs. Like, you know what I'm saying? That ain't they set. But anyway, man. Hey y'all, what's up everybody? Welcome back to a whole new episode, a whole lot of cap. And I'm in the building. It's your boy Ayo Eric. And to my left we got Barry. Hey, y'all heard it. And we got my boy Ray in the building with the shades on.
Alright.
This nigga. Anyway, I guess we'll get started. I don't know what we gonna start off with first. I guess we'll go with one of Ray's favorite artists, my boy Huncho.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Hey,
I'm on that one. Okay.
sparked his interest. So did y'all see what Huncho did this weekend?
What he do?
So Huncho went on that show where the women walk up to you and then you get to say like whether you would date them or not.
Yeah. Oh, 20,
like,
20 girls versus a rapper.
Yeah. So
I don't know.
a chick walked up and she was decent. That nigga was like, yeah, left. I'm gonna go ahead and pass you up. And so everybody was like, hold up. Like, you kind of got rid of her real quick. And so, boom. It was so hard how he did this shit. He was throwing a subliminal at somebody, but everybody didn't catch it. What happened was he said, come here, baby girl. And then he stood on business because he told her to come back. He was like, I'm going to tell y'all why I got rid of her. He was like, turn around. She had a picture of Gunna on her shirt. This nigga Huncho basically dissed Gunna subliminally and then was like, oh, y'all don't get what I just did? Well, I'm going to just let y'all know what I did. Hey, you fuck with that nigga, I can't fuck with you. Yo, it's crazy right now because niggas from the A, all the rappers are pretty much uniting and they like, yo, we not fucking with this nigga. And like everybody standing on that shit, man. Like this
peep game recently. Nobody fucking with Gunna.
Nobody in the A is fucking with Gunna. None of the rappers here. Like it's crazy. He got like a couple producers that's fucking with him, but as far as the rap side, like nobody is fucking with this dude, bro. Like it's crazy. Lil Baby, of course, we talked about this a couple weeks ago through a sub. Lil Yachty went on Academics, and Academics pressed the issue. He was asking Lil Yachty like, "Yo, what's the best albums of the year?" Yachty was naming albums, and he didn't name Gunna. And then Academics was like, "Oh, so I see what's going on here." He was like, "Y'all niggas in the A not really fucking with Gunna." And he was like, no, this just wasn't what I was thinking about. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know what albums we were talking about. He was like, nah. He was like, you got to admit, he got like the album of the year. Yachty would not admit that shit. He would not admit it. And everybody know, like, Gunna had probably the album of the year. If he didn't, Gunna had the album of the year. Fuck that.
Well, you know what's funny? Like, the first time we go into the club and I actually heard a Gunna song after everything, I was like, I was looking around like, so y'all okay with this? Everybody was still dancing. Like probably the rappers not fucking with them, but like the clubs, I don't know.
Oh no, that's what we saying. It's just the rappers.
His music still go crazy.
His music is still all over the place.
Gunna's still the best album of the year, no matter what we have to say about.
He's not my favorite.
No matter his initial allegations, the nigga definitely got the album of the year.
Yeah.
But Huncho stand on business that hard to say pass.
Yeah.
Gunna shirt.
Yeah, I fuck with Huncho because he stood on business. You know I'm not saying that nobody else gotta not fuck with Gunna. I'm saying him not hiding the fact that he not fucking with it was
he stood
dope.
on business. He stood on the business that he claimed. So if you say you don't fuck with dude, he a rat. Stand on it.
I mean, cool.
Straight up, don't fake it. You know what I'm saying? And I see what Yachty was trying to do too. Yachty was trying to be, political about the shit. It's fucked up though, cause Gunna done helped a lot of these niggas with their career.
Lil Baby, one of them niggas.
Yeah, and for y'all to turn y'all back on that nigga so quick when he done helped you in your career, helped you get to where you at. I don't know, maybe you owe that nigga a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. Like if you I just went through the situation recently. Two of the homies got into it and shit. And I wasn't on there playing one side or the other. Now there was a side that I was clearly more towards, like I was on that side, but I didn't talk to the other nigga and then talk to the other nigga and go behind each other back and saying shit. I said what I had to say to both of them to their face, you know what I'm saying? Like, and without me disrespecting either one of the other one. A lot of these rappers can't do that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, nah, I gotta be all the way to the left or all the way to the right. I feel like, man, as a man, you could be able to understand both sides and you could tell, and if that's your real homie, you should be at it. Well, if you a man, I just feel like you can tell a nigga they wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't got to sit there and try to play both sides into thinking that you with them behind the closed door. Like Yachty kind of played the back where he didn't really stand on business, but he kind of tried. You could tell Yachty like non-confrontational. He didn't want no smoke, but you can tell he not fucking with Gunna.
You know, I feel like Yachty took the right approach, honestly, to me, because
he's a business.
Yeah, like bro, like we sitting here getting into between business, but that's really on Thug, and that shit really between Thug and Gunna.
Right.
Come down to it for real.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of niggas that went on that stand and testified and said something, so it might be a reason why they all taking the side they taking this Thug. We don't know everything that's going on in this case.
Yeah.
There could be other shit going on. I'm sorry, bro. I kind of feel Gunna, bro. You wanted me to sit down for a long time behind shit.
Yeah.
I ain't truly got control over it. Like, come on, bro.
They saying Thug snitch. They said that.
I just seen that yesterday.
So
Thug telling too.
So apparently, they were trying to connect the dots between Thug and somebody else. They were saying that Thug used to sell somebody drugs, and that's how he used around like the inner circle with that rapper. Thug was like, "Nah, I wasn't selling dope to that nigga. This other nigga was." And you said that shit on the stand. That's kind of wild.
That's telling too, right?
Yeah,
okay,
technically.
Thug's a snitch too, so I need y'all all to stop the whole Gunna's a snitch. We don't fuck with him no more. We're also, because half y'all niggas was tattletale in the 5th grade. Y'all told that your nigga next to you was talking in class too, so all y'all niggas is snitch too. So.
Oh, speaking of snitching, and niggas trying to fuck up the rules to snitching, bro, it's a lot of news this week, bro. So I was just watching Whack 100 on No Jumper, and Rainwater was on it. You know who Rainwater is? Mo3's manager. Oh, the nigga with the braids and the fade on the side. Yeah. So Rainwater, apparently he's suing Yellow Beezy, right? And so Whack 100, and so Rainwater never ever said he was a street nigga. He didn't got beat up by niggas in the industry and all that shit. He just he a fucking manager. You know what I'm saying? And he just come from a rough ass city. If you ain't been to Dallas, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, Dallas is just as hood as any city you can name in America. Like dumb niggas with the shit. So he just from a tough ass city. He done got into it with some niggas out there type shit, and niggas then put hands on him, but he never claimed to be a street nigga. So anyway, man, Whack 100, for some reason he trying to act like he just locked in with Yellow Beezy like that. It's all over that Mo3 song. Me and you always had this argument over who did the shit better. I say Blueface version of the song was better. You like the Mo3 version better.
I do respect Blueface's verse was tough as fuck.
Exactly.
He ever had.
Exactly. He did. He showed niggas that he could really put words together like in a dope ass way. So I think it stems from that. So Whack 100 got a problem with them.
You know, Yellow Beezy and Mo3 beef. That's why that shit's so tough out there.
Oh yeah, for sure. So Rainwater was the manager of Mo3. So him and Yellow Beezy, they never gonna see eye to eye. Anyway, boom. So he's suing Yellow Beezy. Whack 100 trying to get him to settle outside of court, right? And he was like, well, you know, if you actually take Yellow Beezy to to court and you point him out, even though it's civil, you know what I'm saying, that's still snitching. And once you point him out, like nigga, you be changing up the rules for snitching because you just said like a couple weeks ago civilians can't snitch. Now all of a sudden you trying to call this man a snitch. Y'all niggas ain't calling Boosie a snitch. Boosie taking everybody and their mama to court right now. He's taking his own brother to court over criminal charges, and you hardly hear anybody say Boosie is snitch. Boosie is taking his brother to court and filing criminal charges against his brother, not civil. He's filing civil and criminal charges against his brother. So all of that, I ain't never put nobody in jail type shit. When y'all only promote that shit when it comes to people that y'all fuck with. Like if y'all fuck with them, y'all be like, yeah, they ain't snitching. You know what I'm saying? You could do that. But if y'all don't fuck with them, y'all always trying to paint out the picture for them to be a snitch, man. This shit crazy, bro. I need some rules.
I mean, that's how humans are. Like they switch up shit every day.
Yeah.
They wake up, like I want to like.
Yep. But I mean, at the same time,
rules are not like
they don't make it normal, bro.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah,
snitching.
Because you can say that about everything.
I think we gotta take snitching out.
Humans are not one thing. They wake up and do something another day.
Like, I feel you, but we can call it out for being fake as shit.
I know, yeah. I'm just saying.
Shit fake. Like that's just snake ass shit. Like you can't.
This world's fake.
No,
I think we should throw snitching out there. Let's throw that shit away.
Everybody snitching,
bro. And I've gotten to the point now with all the recent snitching that's been going on. I started to realize, you know what? snitching ain't actually that damn bad. Cause why the fuck would you go sit your ass in jail for that nigga? I think that might be gay.
Man, I am not finna sign up to go take showers with niggas and fucking sleep in a bunk bed with other grown ass men just so you niggas respect me more. This nigga Tory Lanez just elected to go to jail and do 10 years and miss 10 years of his son's life. Oh, like if what y'all is saying is true and he didn't do what they said he did, that means you just decided to go to jail and do 10 years, miss out on 10 years of your son's childhood.
But you just said T Lanez. Tory, I know you can't see this, but they might give you a phone back there. You the dumbest nigga in history. You get donkey of the day. I am pre-Tory Lanez supporter. But if what you saying is true, why the fuck you ain't point that bitch out a year ago? That bitch shot. I tried to grab the gun.
There's always something that we don't
like
know.
You are an R&B artist, nigga. Why are you trying to? You're not even a rapper. Why are you caring about street cred, bro? You put your street cred. If you didn't do it, you put your street cred above raising your son, and you a clown ass nigga for that. Point blank. Period.
Because I personally actually believe in the story. You know why? In my brain. Why the fuck? Because you cannot get back out. There's no like we can go back and redo this case. You have to sit down for these 10 years now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And now for you to come out and this whole story come out now that you cannot be freed. Right. Now I'm saying like, so she got to walk around for the next. She about to go do whatever she want to go do, and your son, your career, everything is gone. When you got out of jail, nigga, we don't be there.
Yeah, man.
In 2 years we're gonna forget Tory Lanez exists.
I feel like there's more stuff that's about to come out like next year.
Yeah, I don't know. Megan got a lot of shit going on.
There's a lot of things that's gonna.
Megan got a lot of going on.
I'm still pro.
It's gonna be the light. You're gonna hear a lot of things from everybody.
I'm still it's a lot of shit. I mean, I don't know. It's gonna be movie. They already made like a little fake ass movie on Tubi.
Oh, you right.
Shit crazy.
I'm pro Megan. The fact that she got shot. I don't know. No girl, like you said before. No woman should be shot by nobody. No matter who it is.
Facts.
Right.
Nobody in general should be shot, especially not no woman.
Yeah.
But I'm still gonna say she got a lot of shit going on, but like it's in like something with Megan every day right now. Like right now, it's always something big. Her friends weren't good friends. Nikki got beef with her. But Nikki got beef with everybody.
Oh yeah. You know, Nikki just
I don't want to have beef with her.
That whole thing with Nikki though, I could tell exactly what that shit is. Oh yeah, we gonna talk about this too.
I saw that. What's that about?
So okay, I guess. I was gonna talk about the Nikki shit, but we can go ahead and get into this Anthony Edwards shit. This nigga Anthony Edwards, Ant-Man, as my boy calls him. This nigga is fucking crazy. So okay, he just put out he just put out an apology.
I was like, I'm not.
Okay, so Anthony Edwards of the Minnesota Timberwolves, star player, you know, really good. And what he does, you know what I'm saying? They just put out a story earlier where a lady texted him a picture of a pregnancy test, and she was like, I still have an appointment on the 27th. He was like, hell nah, I can't do this. Like, this nigga just went to hell nah, I can't do this. She said, so now what? He said, she said, what a great response. This nigga said, get an abortion. LOL. It's crazy.
LOL is crazy. It's abortion.
That's crazy. She said, honestly, I had an abortion with my son around 2 years ago, and I regret it every day. He said, man, you can't force a kid in the world. You don't know what it is yet. She said, that's not the point. I said, I had an abortion 2 years ago, and I regret it. He said, yeah, but I don't want a kid.
Oh, my God.
She said, being cool to you is just going to get an abortion by myself, and you not doing shit and going about your day. That's being cool to you? Obviously, you've been through this before just by your reaction. He said, I will send you money to help you out. She said, I didn't ask for it, but okay. You just don't want a baby. Is that why you're saying all this? Because I've been cool with you for years. Well, I've been cool with you. He said, I don't want kids. Let's handle this like grown-ups. We could just end it right there. He sent her $100,000. She put all this shit out. He looks really, really $100,000.
You had that abortion too. I seen all the girls in the comments already. They said, hey, that abortion.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie. Like, abortion is a lot on a girl's body. So, like, I can see where she's coming from. And even though like the baby's not in her stomach anymore, you can still feel the attachment from the child, like the spirit and everything. So it's a lot. Like, yes, she got the money now, but it's like,
where's this side of the argument when a woman gets an abortion though, and the man just had to sit there and take it though? So if a man got a woman pregnant and then she decided to have an abortion, but he wanted the baby, like why is there no like why don't nobody give a fuck like that the man might be going through it too?
Well, personally, like women like me, I don't know, I can't speak for everybody, but I care about the other person's point of view. So if you have a point of view to say, speak up. Like, oh, do you want the child? Okay, so what are you gonna provide for the kid?
Right.
Like, how this is gonna make sense? Because if you're not ready, you outside partying all day, and you have how many girls on your roster, you're gonna have to cut off all that.
I mean, Anthony Edwards wouldn't have to do shit. This nigga is dumb rich. He could have been. He could have like. He just an asshole. Like he just put out a statement. He said, "I made comments in the heat of the moment that are not me." Bro, you put LOL behind this shit. You meant that motherfucker. And then he said,
"He didn't write this. You know he didn't write this
for sure."
Yeah.
And he said, "And that are not aligned with what I believe and who I want to be as a man. All women should be supported and empowered to make their own decisions about their bodies and what is best for them. I am handling my personal matters privately and will not be commenting on them any further at this time." I mean, I understand that part.
Shout out to his publicist.
That was
Adidas.
perfect.
Shout out to his publicist. Shout out to Adidas for getting on this shit quick. It came out this morning and they were right on it. He did a great job from them. And from his perspective, he a young nigga still.
Right.
He just hit 21. He don't want
21.
He don't feel like he want kids yet or right now or ever. I ain't gonna lie, I prefer niggas do shit.
Get a vasectomy, nigga. Like,
listen, the shit that happens. Shawty, I'm about to give you 100,000. I don't want kids. If you gonna be an ain't shit father anyway, like a lot of NBA niggas is,
right?
Just shawty, like in theory, he just saves you a lot of heartache.
It gotta make sense.
In 5 years, you'd have been down here crying. He never see his child. He never want to come around. Well, he told you. We got the text messages. He told your ass, "I don't want no kids. I don't want to be a daddy."
Oh my gosh. And that's why we gotta wrap it up.
But yeah, I'm not gonna feel some type of way for him, like, and invalidate her experience though. She's pregnant. If she don't believe in having an abortion, I'm gonna let y'all in on something that I personally saw myself when I was in college. We went out one day, me and my homies, everybody, all the chicks we was dating or whatever, we all went out. One of the girls, she went to the bathroom, and then we was at a bowling alley, right? So she went to the bathroom. She wound up being in the bathroom way longer than it was like 7 or 8 of us. Everybody didn't bowl, and it came back around to her turn, and she still wasn't there, and she left right after her last turn. So the girls was like, "Yo, what the hell going on?" So we was like, "Yo, go check on her. We don't know what's going on." So they went to the restroom. We hear somebody screaming as they're walking to the bathroom to check on her, and then the girls start running to the bathroom. They go inside. She had just had an abortion like maybe a couple months before that. All we hear is, "I killed my baby." Like, and that shit, I would never get that out of my head. Like, that shit was fucking terrible. Like, and yeah, it's traumatizing. So she was going through it because she had an abortion. I'm pretty sure she would never do that again because we actually in real time got to hear her. And there was no money involved. There wasn't no NBA player, none of that shit. Mm-hmm. So for y'all that think that abortions is something that you can just go have and then you'll be okay with it, man, maybe you can do that. Everybody can't do that. Some people actually look at abortions as murder. Some people look at it like, what if my parents had did that shit to me? What if they had got rid of me? And when you internalize shit like that, it's hard for you to deal with. So for him to put LOL and all that shit, and she was telling him how she, you know what I'm saying? How she felt about it, how she had did it before. Because she did it before doesn't mean that she wants to do it again. So I honestly,
I get that. Even it's hard. Women at the end of the day, it's their decision. Us niggas can't tell or force a woman to do.
But
either way.
Also, it's kind of sad. Like, not even kind of. It is sad being a single mom, and then you just see the baby's dad just walking around like nothing like happened. That's kind of crazy.
Well, you talking about if they don't take care of the kid?
Yeah, and act like they never had the kid. Like,
that's fucked up.
I feel like that shit is real sensitive. It's like either way, because you can't. LOL is crazy. LOL it makes this shit bad, but I'm not saying I'm pro or against. I'm not. Whatever you and that woman decide.
Yeah, I mean,
start wrapping it up.
Whatever you and that woman decide.
For sure.
We can say all that wrapping up shit all we want. We all out here grown and shit. We know 80% of the time you've been fucking with shawty for a long time. After you done fuck somebody more than 4 or 5 times, 90% of the time you start to smack that motherfucker Roski.
I can't speak for everybody else. I only hit 2 chicks wrong my whole life.
You know,
Roski.
Yeah. I was just scared of shit. I grew
We're
up.
gonna start saying that.
I grew up and there was some shit. Man, they had made up an STD. That shit was called blue waffle. That shit scared
Oh,
me.
yeah. I know Blue Waffle had me terrified.
Man,
And then when you look it up, it's literally a blue waffle.
yeah, it's like no,
Oh,
they had a
ugly
fucked up ass
ass
picture of some shit that was inside out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that shit was ugly.
No, I'm talking about there was like certain pictures that like literally was a blue waffle.
I remember. So I'm older than y'all. We didn't have social media back when when they first made this shit up. I was like in middle school. I was in like 7th grade. When I saw that shit, when I saw that picture, I was like, yo, that shit can happen to you. It scared the fuck out of me. So like, man, if you ever got my dick unwrapped, you is a bad bitch. Like you cold. Like, cause I didn't turn that too. I done turned down models, all type of shit. Like I done had, like damn near every chick I ever smashed was like, put the rub off. And every time like I probably was kind of offensive to them too, cause I like when I tell the chick no in the middle, like I don't really be caring about how I say it. Like hell nah. Like I didn't say that shit to chicks like several times. Hell nah, I ain't taking this shit out. You know you like that.
I mean,
Do you get a head with a rubber on?
Nah.
So you
But blue waffle don't come through the mouth.
You could call the hurt already. You got to had the hurt.
You could have got that hurt. You know what I'm saying? That's a blessing. But hey, it's just one of them things. Like hell, you can get robbed walking to your car. You gonna still walk to that motherfucker.
But Ant-Man, listen, you got to watch how you type your messages. You can't say LOL after that. You got to be a little more sensitive. Like, hey, let's consider other options.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
You gotta word that different. You can't just be like,
Be more sensitive, my nigga.
We know how he is though. He talk like that in real life.
He done went through a lot of shit in life though. So nigga, the shit you done went through. Think about the compassion you would want people to have for you. You know what I'm saying? Have that for other people, especially a chick you fucking raw, nigga. Why you fucking bitches raw? And you know you don't want kids, bro. Get a vasectomy. You rich, nigga. And that shit is reversible. My nigga had one.
You might want kids later.
It's reversible.
It's just like one.
It's always a vasectomy actually.
But is that really promising?
Does it stop you to ski?
Yeah.
Does it stop you from skiing?
No, you see the seat. That shit just, it's just like the
I
part
don't
that
trust it.
my nigga literally.
Does your ski look the same? Like is it still the same ski?
Still gonna feel the same. It's just not gonna be potent. It's not gonna be the semen ain't gonna be in that shit. So you still ejaculate, but the swimmers ain't
Fake
swimming.
come.
No, when I paint, I need to have paint.
It's like a what you call that shit?
Look the same.
It's like a blank.
Water
Blank. Yeah.
I ain't trying to show.
The one from the dollar store?
Oh yeah, man. Hey
Y'all
yo,
so
it's a sad day, man. Y'all pray for my city, Memphis. You know what I'm saying? Pray for them, man.
What happened?
The Grizzlies just released Kenneth Lofton Jr. Man. Man, that's some bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
it ain't.
Something wrong with y'all.
Man, I fuck with the young nigga, man. Like,
You saw what he did though?
what he do?
Nigga left the season 280, came back over 300, and has not lost the weight.
Goddamn.
Yeah.
But he a fucking baller though. But like he really was just a G League player. Like he would bounce back and forth between the G League. But he gonna be something special if he ever get in shape. Because he done gave a nigga 40 and couldn't stay on the main roster. Like he just got so much talent, man. I hope he get it together. He been in our system the whole time. So wherever he goes, you know what I'm saying.
Somebody died. Like
It was the death of a career.
Yeah, because niggas get released like that. They start bouncing around.
Yeah, and then you gotta think about it. When you a fan of a team, you start liking these people. Like you know what I'm saying. Like you attached to them, man. That young nigga been with our team for what 3-4 years now.
Like two,
everything's possible, so it's just temporary.
He was the rookie of the year last year.
Yeah.
In the second year, y'all should be happy actually. Grizzly fans,
Like you said.
because John Morant come back and one more game.
Oh
It should be a game or two. Yeah, man.
Yes.
Hey, Ja on his way back. You know what I'm saying? Flip, 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 flip. I know.
Y'all about to say that's his favorite thing to do. But see, the thing for y'all is I would just like let him play like a quarter a day and just call it that. Cause,
A quarter of 10.
go back to therapy and finish it. We not going to the playoffs.
Nigga, I think I might go down there and put 1,000 on it. Somebody told me if I put 1,000 on the Grizzlies to make the playoffs, I'll win 10,000. I was like,
Yeah, because it's almost damn possible.
we 10 games back.
It's hard, bro.
We ain't even a third of the way through the season.
Damn.
25 games.
It's 82 games in the season. That's not even the third. That's not even the
How
third
much
for the
they
next
won so
few
far?
games. It's 82 games in the season. So 25 games ain't even the third of the season.
So how many did you win?
I don't know how many. I don't know what our record is. Let's see.
Like 6, I think. 6 or 7.
Because listen, I've been betting lately. And a lot of y'all players, I want to talk to y'all individually. y'all been making me lose money.
Yeah,
Hey,
you
man,
taking them down
it's
parlays, bro. Y'all
Let's see.
about y'all parlays.
Okay, hold on. We finna.
I feel like they got peace in the pie.
The Grizzlies. We ain't even at the bottom. We ain't even at the bottom.
Yeah,
We number 6, and we only need to get to number 10. And we are only 8 games behind the 10 seed.
But who y'all gonna?
And they gonna jump up. We not sure about the Rockets. Where they gonna?
No, we're sure about them.
We're not sure.
The Nuggets been doing that.
I mean, they only 3 games over 500. They've been playing good though.
They play.
I
like them.
All these teams are really good, but
Yeah,
like we're really good.
That actually does make sense.
Yeah, we're really good when we got our roster together. These niggas playing like shit right now.
Yeah.
Look, okay, think about this logically though. The Lakers probably
Pelicans, by the way.
Lakers will probably move up, and the Thunder will probably move down as the season
I
goes
feel like
on.
Lakers just
As we start getting more into the
chilling,
season,
right?
as the season gets deeper, you know.
You trust this number 1 seed?
Yeah, them
You
niggas
trust
real.
them?
They real.
Yeah.
They just won the other day without Ant-Man had shot 3 for like 18. And
Bro, he was thinking about abortions and shit, bro.
Exactly.
It's like
Oh
he
my
might.
God.
His leg hurt thinking about abortions and still went, and they still won without
Hey
him.
man, hey, so we'll see, man. We'll see how that weighs on the team, you know. This nigga here
It
is
won't be
crazy.
8 pounds, 3 ounces. It won't be that.
All right. Hey, did y'all hear about this Nicki Minaj shit? It's a lot of Nicki topics today, I guess.
Yeah, there's a lot of
So Foxy Brown just showed Nicki Minaj love after Nicki Minaj broke her record of she had her 3rd number 1 album you know, on the Billboard Top 200. And I guess Foxy Brown was the only female rapper to have 2 on that. So she held that record for 26 years. First of all, I was super shocked that Foxy Brown was the one that held that record. Like, cause I don't really know nobody who be bumping Foxy Brown albums to this day, or even, you know, quoting her albums or whatever. Like, not saying she wasn't great or had like great albums. I'm not aware of that. Cause back then, Lauryn Hill, like I would hear people bumping her albums left and right. I would hear people playing like Trina's album. Shit, Gangsta Boo was doing her thing. Mia X. I don't remember.
Before all them.
Yeah, she was like 96, but like, you know what I'm saying? At the same time, like, I don't remember. I mean, Lil Kim was out around the same time too. Lil Kim was getting more play.
What songs were they?
Well, Foxy Brown had. No, these are albums though, so I don't remember.
Albums.
Yeah, I'm saying I don't remember people. I remember a few, you know, Foxy songs or whatever, but I don't remember nobody playing her albums like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm surprised that she had the record, especially with all these other female artists who've been out. You know what I'm saying? I just think a lot of.
You know what you said before, like, Brian, to your podcast before, it's all about back then, about who had the radio station. So Foxy Brown being who she was at the time,
signed to Rockefeller.
Her shit was gonna get pushed heavy. All you gotta do is be there for a week to get that title. 1 week.
She had this one song. She had some big ass songs like that was like I want to say it was on like a Rush Hour soundtrack and shit. But you know,
that was his first childhood crush.
Foxy Brown was.
That.
I mean, Dirk is the blackest white dude I've ever seen in my life.
Sure.
That nigga showed up to the game one day with a plate covered in aluminum foil. I said, yo, this is a nigga, man. This Dirk Nowitzki is a nigga.
That's why he was cooking how he was cooking. You know, he was a nigga.
I was happy as hell when I seen him pull up with his little black family. I said, oh shit.
Little black
His little black family.
His wife bad as fuck.
Yeah, super fucking bad. Kids be fresh and shit,
Shout
man.
out black women.
Yeah, man.
Shout out black women.
She can date him. He don't count as a white woman. He can hoop, and he ain't even from here, so he good in my book.
Hell yeah. And then I thought it was dope too that to see Foxy, you know, supporting Nicki, because these women just be hating on each other left and fucking right.
I'm saying.
So that was really good to see. But then somebody had to point it out. They had to bring it to my attention. They was like, well, you know, Foxy only fuck with Nicki because Nicki hate Kim, and Kim and Foxy was, you know, they was the ones bumping heads back in the day. I was like, God damn, it's always deeper with women. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Women can't just get along.
Yeah.
I get along.
Because you don't care about shit. But a lot of these motherfuckers care.
Do care about certain
You just
stuff.
said you don't care. Oh, yeah.
Certain things. Yeah. But I just don't get into my head about everything because everybody has their own opinion. So, you know, when it's respected, it's respected, you know?
This is true.
Keep it going. Life goes on, you know? You go to sleep, wake up, brush your teeth, wipe your ass, you know?
You said wipe your eyes or ass?
Ass.
Ass?
Yeah.
You wake up and then you wipe your ass? What was you doing overnight?
You never woke up and like had to.
Woo, I need to go wipe my ass. Nah, yeah, I take a piss like most guys.
Me as a female, you know, I do everything. Make sure everything's clean.
Great.
Squeaky, squeaky.
Squeaky is crazy. Hey man, speaking of life going on, my boy Killer Cam made it happen, man. I feel like he did this one for the hood. Cameron, you know, he been shooting a shot at Nia Long ever since the Ime Udoka situation. And they just happened, she ain't answer my boy inbox. They just happened to be in the same spot this weekend. And Cameron pulled up on her. They took a picture. All of a sudden, next thing you know, Nia Long tagging my boy and post online and shit, talking about something. It was really nice to meet you, Mr. Cameron. Hey, man, you got to do that for Harlem. You got to do that for the hood. You know what I'm saying? Don't get caught. You know what I'm saying? Get your 3-4 phones. Never do what, you know what I'm saying, what happened to email. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. Any nigga get Nia Long, bro. That's
Nia Long was like, I'm outside.
Oh, yeah. She did say that. She was outside. Man,
I'll be real with you.
I love that for her.
I was so proud of Cameron. When I seen that post and took the picture, I said, hey, boy.
Yeah.
Niggas ain't never really accomplished that DM and then
real life.
In real life, yeah, that shit rarely ever happened.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's amazing. I just want Nia to go back to the short hair too, though. That's what.
Really?
Yeah, that's what we all knew and loved her for. Like when she was on Fresh Prince, she had that short hair. Oh my God. It was like her and Halle Berry and Toni Braxton. They was the only ones doing it.
Yeah, they
like
were
that.
doing that.
You know what I'm saying? That shit.
They pulled that off.
That was the 90s. That shit.
You know, I told my man, I think I was born the wrong time. Because them bitches then was bad as a motherfucker.
Oh, but hold on. Jada Waiter just did it recently. And
yeah, she does look good.
Whew, God damn. Hey, Jada Waiter looks so fucking good with a short haircut. She would have fit right in with that shit, bro.
Don't say that, because I think all Atlanta girls like trying to get that shit.
Bro, that shit. Oh, Jada Waiter looks so goddamn good.
Right? All the Atlanta girls trying to.
Hey,
no, I'm not gonna lie. Like
you gotta be in shape
on her. They be copying everything that she do.
Who, Jada?
Yeah.
That she is beautiful. She gorgeous,
She is
bro.
gorgeous.
Like I don't give a fuck if you don't like her personality, attitude, or whatever, bro. You gotta admit she is a gorgeous ass woman.
She is.
Point blank. What else been going on?
So cute. She's so beautiful.
Man, what? I like her whole energy though. Like I think my first time ever seeing Jada was like probably after y'all. Like I wasn't really hip to it. But Lil Baby had took her somewhere for her birthday. They went like overseas somewhere. Like he like rented an island or some shit. And she got
Turks.
Yeah, Turks and Caicos. Yeah. And when they got out the car, she started dancing and shit. She was just lit as fuck. Like, and they had the little dancers come out. She started dancing with the dancers and shit. See, I love a woman that know how to have a good time.
Yes.
She a good time, and I fuck with people like that. Like she one of them shit. Even if you laid back, you know what I'm saying? She gonna make you like I know you laid back. She gonna make you get out of your shell, like, and you gonna have a good time with her. She not one of them chicks that's just gonna be waiting, you know what I'm saying, to see what you do. She got out the car and just started turning up instantly. Then fucking dancers came out. She didn't know nothing about them. She seen the dance they doing. She started hitting that shit. That shit was just lit as fuck to me, bro. Hopefully one day I'll be able to take, go to Turks and Caicos and turn up like that, goddamn, because I know that shit was a pretty fucking penny. Y'all heard about this actor Christian Keys? So y'all know him if y'all see him. Let me go to Google real quick. He an actor. He been around for a long time. He one of them niggas. It's a lot of actors where you don't know their name. You don't know what the fuck they was on, but when you see their face, you like, oh, this nigga.
He was in that movie.
There you go. He pop up. He the third one to pop up right now. This nigga.
He looks familiar, bro.
He been on a lot of shit. I just don't know what it was.
Clicking.
But he came out. He did a video.
What? That's the nigga. The Tyler Perry nigga.
Yeah, he been on a lot of Tyler Perry shit.
Tyler Perry nigga.
Yeah, I saw that video. Yeah, he nigga said Tyler Perry be out here grabbing him.
Whoa, he didn't say Tyler Perry. He said it was a powerful Hollywood man. Tyler Perry. He might not be talking about Tyler Perry because Tyler Perry ain't in Hollywood. Technically, he's not.
You know what you got.
So
I did just watch a skit on TikTok. It was like, Tyler Perry got that one Boondock episode of news. He was talking about.
Well, they just be playing with bro sexuality because he dressed up like a woman. Come to find out, Tyler Perry was never supposed to be Madea in the first place. The nigga who was the woman who was supposed to play Madea in the actual live play, she never showed up. Mm-hmm. So yeah, they didn't have an understudy, so nobody was there to get on stage. Who else would know the script other than the man who wrote it? Mm-hmm. So he wrote it, he really didn't have a choice. Like he was either gonna lose all his money and that shit down the drain. All these this is the beginning of his career. He had 200 people in the audience, right? These people showed up to see a show. If you fuck up right now and nobody gets on there and they do it the right way, like
a wrap.
yeah, it's a wrap. Nobody else is gonna come to your show again. They were like, that nigga don't know what the fuck he doing.
I never heard that story. That's dope as fuck. Actually, now I really fucking Tyler Perry a little bit.
Yeah. So then he did it. It was a big ass hit. Everybody loved it. He kept the shit going. So that's how that shit went.
Tyler Perry's a cool dude. I'm not gonna lie.
What's up with Christian?
Christian Keys. He said that there was a powerful man in Hollywood that's been making sexual advances to him over the past, like, I guess the duration of his career. Constantly, trying to flirt with him, trying to get him to do X, Y, and Z for him to get, advancement in his career. And he's just and a lot of men are online and they're like laughing at the shit, like it's funny. That's a fucked up situation to be in though. Like if you can actually put yourself in those shoes, think about it. If you want to be an actor, I'm an actor. I can speak to this shit. I just did a audition last night. I just was me and my son was just flown to LA in July by Lionsgate Films. Like we taking this shit to a higher level. We not just trying to be doing like just little bullshit. We are actual actors, so we know the behind the scenes. These people have great fucking memories. Like when they say stuff, when you hear people doing interviews and they be like, watch how you carry yourself on set because it'll people talk. Mm-hmm. Shit is so true. I had a casting director call me 3 weeks ago. Well, she texted me 3 weeks ago. I'm laying in the bed. She like, hey, did you see the post on my page? We're looking for XYZ. I want you to go ahead and submit. Yeah. Mind you, this lady, I hadn't talked to her in like a year and a half, 2 years. I hadn't talked to her since they was about to do the reboot for the they was about to do a part 2 of ATL or whatever. I hadn't talked to this lady since then. And then when I talked to her before that, it was like a year before that. She remembered me when I walked into the room then. Like these people have great memories. So if you cross the wrong person, what I'm saying is when you do that, if you don't submit to whatever the fuck they're telling you to do, they can fucking blackball you. And then it's hard as fuck for you to get on. Like if you understand what was going on with Cassie, if you understand like how if these women don't do X, Y, and Z, then their career may not be furthered, you know what I'm saying? Like it's even harder as an actor. Like shit is even harder because you're going against the fucking system and these people talk behind closed doors. All these EPs and these producers and these directors, they all talk to each other. They all have dinner together. It's all a big corporation and you're trying to be accepted to that shit. That's why when you make it to like Michael B. Jordan status or like anybody who has like a big name in the industry, it's to be commended because it takes so much to get there. Like all these people had to see greatness in you. The Jonathan Major shit, the shit that's going on with him outside of acting is fucked up because that nigga finally crossed the finish line. He got to where everybody was seeing him. Like this nigga just popped. None of us probably even know when the first time we seen Jonathan Majors. All we know is we looked up one day and this nigga was on 10 movies in 1 year. 10 of the biggest movies. That shit doesn't happen by mistake. Yeah, it don't happen by chance. Like he went out there, he was proactive in his career. People saw something in him, and he was able to bring it home. So Christian Keys, and none of us knew him by name. Nobody. We was all still looking at this picture like, damn, we know him somewhere. Think about what could have happened with this nigga. It might have been like he might have been doing his thing all these years. Whoever he's talking about might have been holding him back.
Yeah.
Shit, he did 3 movies. Maybe he should have did 12. Like shit, fucked up.
So I would say, for those who giving in to the sexual shit, if they were the ones who would stop, if it was stopping, they never able to succeed with that. Like people only do things they've already succeeded at. Mm-hmm. So niggas who go around to clubs, all our clubs, and they go to bar girls and be like, oh yeah, you fuck, da da da. Mm-hmm. And once you get one girl to do it, now you know I'm actually able to have the power to do this. Take the power away. So everybody starts saying, nah, I don't gotta do this type of shit to be accepted. The power is now taken away from said person. Right now, I feel like from what you're saying, it sounds like these EPs and directors have a lot more power than they should over everything. They have power over the film, yeah, or who gets on the film, yeah. But like, why you feel
it shouldn't be over somebody's career?
Yeah, why you feel pressed to
Correct.
He shouldn't be getting tried like that. Because what you telling me right now, it sound like this like a regular thing. Like
It is.
they be out here doing person niggas for their booty.
Is
Yeah.
everybody
Like,
they be
like think about that one time with what's his name?
Terry Crews.
Terry Crews.
yeah, he said the same exact shit.
Terry Crews
Yeah.
did say,
And then now he's blackballed.
you know what you damn.
He started doing some cool shit though, so that's kind of what led to him like not being on as much shit.
Oh, he did some cool shit.
Yeah, he stayed doing some cool shit. Like we would have to go through. I had to go to Google and then just go through the list of shit that he said over
Niggas
years.
said he did so much cool shit. It's a long laundry list.
Log jam of cool shit. It's crazy.
Yeah, blackball is definitely a thing.
I ain't know the acting industry is that tragic. I didn't know that.
But it's hard as fuck, bro. Like
every industry actually.
yeah. Like at least now with like if you're a singer or a rapper, you can kind of take your career into your own hands. Like not saying that it's gonna definitely lead to you getting to where you want to be, but you can as a singer you can go. I heard one of your songs too, and it was fucking phenomenal too. I want to say that by the way, for sure. Like it was really really nice. But as a singer, she can go write a song. She can go pick out a beat, pay for the beat. She can go pay for a studio session. She can record that shit. She can pay for a video. She can, and as a singer, your video don't even have to be. I've seen so many rooftop videos of people like, and they got the one with a microphone hanging down. Like it's so much shit you can
on the block.
It's on the block. Yeah, you can do so much shit. You don't need nobody else. And you can go put your shit out on YouTube. You can put it on all platforms, and you can fucking go platinum tomorrow if it's in the cards. You know what I'm saying? But as an actor, if I write something, I need help. I need other actors to be on there with me. So at the end of the day, I need a cameraman. I need a director. I need a producer. I could probably do the directing, the producing while I'm actually acting in it, but I need other people in there with me. I need a cameraman as well. It's so much shit that you need. So it's like it's a group thing. So
it is.
So with that, man, it's so easy to get blackballed if you fuck up or if you just don't give in to the bullshit that people are trying to get you to do. But I did see a quote the other day. Are y'all familiar with this dude named Rico Trap? He funny as shit. He a rapper, but he be rapping like funny ass lyrics. He had this song that went viral. He's like, bitch, why? He had this song called Harry Potter. He's like, bitch, why you shave your coochie and not the ass off? Harry Potter.
Oh, yes.
You know, so
yes.
That nigga funny as hell.
I saw that one.
So most of his songs be like, it'd be like comedic shit, right?
But still, it's still flow though.
Yeah, but it be flowing. Yeah, he dope. He just made, so the other day he came out and he went on no funny shit. He was like, I just want to talk to y'all real quick. And that man said some shit that was, he said some shit that hit home for a nigga. He said, listen, he said, all these people, he was talking about people with locks. He said, because he got locks. He said, listen, he was like, I hear all y'all people talking about how you were forced to cut your locks to keep your job and all that shit. He was like, well, I'm going to say this. He was like, no, you didn't have to cut your locks. You chose to cut your lock. He was like, it's a choice whenever somebody comes to you and say, you have to do this in order to keep this. He was like, okay, well, you chose not to cut your locks so you could keep your job, right? He was like, he grabbed his locks. He was like, well, these are part of my identity. He was like, my hair is me. He was like, so if I cut these motherfuckers to keep a job, I just sold my soul.
Right.
He was like, the price tag was whatever the job was paying me. If I didn't want to lose out on that $100,000 a year, so I cut my locks, well then my soul was worth $100,000. He was like, mine ain't. That's why I don't cut my hair. He was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, now I'm not saying they're gonna keep you at that job, but he was like, that's the consequence of making your own choice. The consequence is you're not gonna work here anymore, but you also have the choice of accepting that consequence or not.
Right.
I was like, that was.
I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm in the industry of like a lot of like entertainment industry, like modeling and all that stuff. And like I feel like because of my locks, I haven't been chosen a lot. Yeah. Yeah, it's a it's a thing. Yeah, it's definitely a thing, but people don't like to talk about it because they don't want to make it seem like they're choosing people on that type of like, How long you had your locks? 4 years.
4 years. I feel like locks, especially with women, I feel like it could help and hurt depending on the situation, right? For sure, because sometimes they're actually looking for locks. Yeah, and then sometimes they're not. They want something more versatile.
Sometimes most. Sometimes it's most.
Yeah.
And if you're not popping, then it's even worse.
Yeah.
From what I'm understanding, Rico, what's his name?
Rico Trap.
basically said stand on business. In so many words.
Yeah, for sure.
Whatever your field is, stand on business. People do a lot of things, weird things, in all forms, like coaches,
Hell yeah,
trainers,
Right.
Speaking of standing on
barbers.
business, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, barbers out here doing weird skits just to get more clientele, bro. Like, stand over there, you spray nigga whole head with fucking black spray to get me client. Stop it.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like when it comes to like barbers standing on business, it's like, hey, when you got people constantly like doing shit like or doing like a no call, no show, or being late to every appointment, and you still letting them sit in your chair, nigga, you doing yourself a disservice. Cause as soon as motherfuckers see that they can run over you, they gonna keep running over you. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta stand on business, even if that means you losing the client. I done had to fire clients before. Oh God. So
That's one thing I just learned about firing clients. That's interesting.
yeah, I definitely did that.
He gonna fire you. He gonna fire you. He fired me. I missed one appointment. I ain't never missed again.
Ah.
Nigga say, yo, you gotta send me that money for that whole haircut, bro.
Yeah,
I show you. Fucked up.
Yeah, man, because it's like when people they don't ever put themselves in your shoes. It's like, yo, I don't pick your time that you come in to see me, right?
Mm-hmm.
You pick that time yourself. So you be like, oh, I need a haircut on Thursday. I'm gonna go in at noon. Well, when you do a late cancellation or you do no call, no show, that means now I'm not making no money at 12, but somebody else was just looking at my schedule like, damn, the only time I can go in is at 12. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so you took that.
Blocking,
yeah, like I don't mind you not coming in to get a haircut. I mind you holding up my spot so nobody else can get one.
Right.
That's my problem. So you know what I'm saying?
That's why they do deposits now too.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna have to go back to that. So I only did that for my first time clients.
Mm.
When you're a first time client, I make you put in a deposit. Now I think I'm gonna have to go to doing that for everybody because I be losing so many clients, like because people are cheap, or you know what I'm saying, like and then I got clients, and then I don't even like having to charge my clients. I got so many clients where I had to charge them for 2 haircuts. I don't like doing it. I'm like, but if you done already paid ahead of time, 9 out of 10 people are super incentivized to not lose no money. People are cool with like, yo, I missed the appointment today, so I just know I gotta have $100 next time I go in. They cool with knowing that they can bring you the $100 2 weeks from now. But if they lose the $50 today, they not cool with that. They like, oh shit.
So you about to tell I'm about to start paying for my haircut before I come now?
I'm thinking about, or either.
I mean,
you niggas that's
how a lot of businesses are. Like, especially when you do your nail. Like, I just had a nail appointment. You have to put in a deposit.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out now. I might go to either like
that's
paying
just how
for half.
that's just how business works, you know. Because as humans, you know, we gotta hold people accountable.
Facts. Need a fail safe.
Hey, can you shut up over there? I go there. Fuck, now you have me saying.
Listen, y'all wanted me to say.
Hey, keep talking. Preach.
Fuck, I'm about to have to pay $30 before you can get here.
Hey, speaking of that though, like it kind of go back with that. So y'all heard about the Nicki and Kanye shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where Kanye is asking Nicki to clear a verse on one of his songs that she did. Like apparently it came out. They did the song like 3 years ago. He finally wants to use it or whatever. Nicki ain't having it. She not clearing the song or whatever. I feel like all the clearing shit should be done the night of the song. Like, you know what I'm saying? Before we even step in this booth or after, or at least immediately after we record this shit, there should be clearance paper done. Like,
you know,
waiting years and shit is crazy.
Well, you know, like clearing only really matters when you're about to put it out.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can clear a song like back then, and then like now it's a whole completely different thing. Like you don't know if they still deal with the same like label and stuff like that. So now you got to go through different people and everything. So I would say because like he waited so long, I think, you know, it's not on her frequency anymore, probably. And she's like, I don't even really like it that much anymore. Like you grow as an artist. So I can understand why she's like, I don't know anymore, because you waited. It kind of like delayed a lot.
But at the same time, if you had cleared it back then and then you had grown to not like it, it still would have been out as well. You know what I'm saying? Like
no, but it's
why
it's
waste my
already.
time?
It's out already. Though.
Yeah.
But now,
yeah, like, see, it's still out. So why not sign this paperwork so some money can start being generated? Like,
but that's what I'm saying. Maybe she doesn't like the song anymore.
But it's still out already, like you just said. So like, what are you even actually stopping besides him getting paid? So it seems like
she probably just don't.
Bigger than get paid. Like I'm starting to feel like Nikki picks when she wants to be a bully. Right now, it's a bullying moment. Like, it's a bullying moment. All the man texts you real calm. Hey, this is gay. I'm trying to get you to clear that verse that you did for New Body back 2-3 years ago. You already did the verse. You already laid the track down.
Right.
I'm not asking you to go back and redo the verse. I'm not asking you to come do shit other than say, oh yeah, go ahead and put it on your album.
Right.
Like, what is it holding up? I feel like Nicki decides when she wants to fuck with an artist or not fuck with an artist, and right now she said, I ain't fucking with Kanye.
Right.
I'm sorry, you ain't. Nah, bitch, you ain't sorry. Release the goddamn track so I can make some fucking money.
Man, we were wasting time. If me and you go to the studio and we record something right now, and then like down the line you like, yeah, I ain't clearing this shit. We just wasted fucking time. Why was we even in the studio? Why did we record this shit? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I can't put myself in that shoe. I'm a different person. But like I'm just trying to see what's the problem.
Release the fucking what's the point of recording a song? You're not gonna put it out. You can record. Y'all went in the studio and relay the whole.
Well, honestly, that has happened to me before, and I got tight about it. Mm-hmm. But then I just realized that I'm gonna just level up.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, Kanye can't level up. He's at the highest level. You reach the highest level of
Can you level up and sign these goddamn papers?
Yeah,
like, can you do that?
Put your fucking name on the damn ballot. Shit.
What the fuck, man? Like, this shit is crazy. We gotta figure out what the fuck going on with this Drake shit, man. Drake and Metro Boomin. So Drake got online and I don't know. We've been talking about subliminals all day. Apparently, it was a sub. He was like, "Yo, you niggas, hold on. We finna get it. We finna figure out exactly what Drake said." So I
go on
can.
my mixtapes. My mixtapes got it there right now.
Okay, hold on. I'm about to put the. Let's see.
I just feel like everybody just getting out their beef until the next year. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like everybody's just airing everything out. So next year, like we all know who's on what timing.
Right.
Because I feel like everybody has a problem with everybody right now. Like I don't know what's in the air, so y'all need to.
It ain't love, goddamn.
Y'all need to clear it. See, Christmas don't even feel like Christmas no more.
Criminal. Okay, so we about to play. We're gonna push play on this and hear what Drake said.
Who?
What the fuck just happened? That ain't Drake. I don't know. Okay. This ain't playing. The volume is not working. I don't know what's going on.
Maybe we could play it on our phones.
Yeah, cool. Okay, we're gonna yeah, I go to it on the phone because I can.
Right away, Drake for this whole album.
Drake for you. He said, You will eat her?
Jada? I do some strange shit.
Some strange?
I do some strange shit to Jada.
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just thinking about what's strange that he can do.
It's not strange shit out in this video.
Interesting.
Okay, so Drake said.
with the espresso martini.
So the tweeting deleters. Okay, bet. You said go to my mixtape.
My mixtape. Yeah.
So did they break it down?
You know, just see what they got next to it and say who it is. They take it down already.
Okay, let's see. So Metro Boomin had tweeted, yet her loss still keeps winning rap album of the year over H&B. What's H&B?
Heroes Villains.
Okay. Proof that award shows are just politics and not for me. I don't care about awards, honestly. The true award and reward is knowing that the music I spend so much time on brings joy to people's everyday life. First of all, we didn't even know what the fuck the name of your album was. I've definitely listened to Her Loss way more because I ain't even listened to your shit. Like
he wasn't gonna say it.
No, I really did.
I'm sure it did, but that don't mean that it was. You were telling us an opinion though. You can't tell us that yours deserved to win album of the year over his. The people have spoke. Drake got more spins. We know more songs off of Her Loss. Like Her Loss was fucking lit.
The comments in there say that Drake been mid for years. Though they said.
People stay hating though. Let's be real about that. We was just talking about Drake.
Y'all say mid, but y'all know the words though.
I don't think Drake's been mid for years. That's not my person. That's not
I
my
would call Drake mid.
He dropped one classic a year, at least. Take
Drake just Drake.
Her Loss was lit as fuck. What's the one? I can actually prove what the fuck I'm saying.
The shit that he just dropped has everybody is now listening to that motherfucker. And I say
like all the people that call him mid, like I want to know who's on your playlist.
Look what I was just listening to in the car.
Drake.
I was just listening to CLB in the car. I was just listening to that shit.
Look like you.
I look like I listen to CLB. I was listening to. I look recently. Oh, here we go. Recently I played CLB and Her Loss literally this morning.
I
so
that cover.
Which one does Her Loss?
Yeah.
That shit was lit. I've been listening to a lot of shit, but like Drake is definitely in
there.
Yeah, man. So let's be real. Like, you just said you can't come out and say something like that, Metro, without having like no hard numbers to back up that yours was better. You know what I'm saying? Cause
you know Drake.
You sound salty.
But you don't be a screenshot.
They say you put 1,000 on my head. What is that?
Well, he said stay on business.
Stand on business. Yeah. Like T.I. song.
When you deleted it, I was looking like, oh, like what happened?
Right.
Yo, I just seen. Y'all seen T.I.?
I don't know what happened.
T.I. posted a picture and he was standing like this and he was like stand on business. That was the caption. Somebody wrote in the comments. It was like, mind you, this nigga 57 years old. That shit had me crying.
Was he?
No, he's not. But he ain't 57. But that shit had me crying. I don't think that.
T.I. really old as fuck. T.I. was like 30 when I was a kid. I
don't think he ain't even 47 yet though. So
T.I. like 40, at least 42, 43.
Yeah, he probably like he's somewhere around 44. Ashanti like what 43? I say he around there. 44. I think he around that age. Damn. Nicki younger than most people think.
How old Nicki is?
She like 41.
40. Yeah.
Nicki hit 40?
Yeah, she young 40. Yeah.
Damn, we getting up.
Nigga, fucking Future is 40.
Future is 40.
That shit crazy.
Future don't act 40.
Nah, at all. Like
Future act like 21.
What age does Future actually act like? Cause Future really do act as he act like a real OG pimp, bro.
He act like a big hump.
When it comes to women though, like he really remind you of the pimps. Like he might dress like us, bro, but that nigga like he like the pimps with the suit and the silk shirt.
Yeah. But is it pimping though? Cause Future be paying for the bitches. Like he tell you that on all his songs. Like he say he like buying his chicks nice shit.
Oh, so
pimping is the other way around.
Yeah,
like, but I mean, this ain't no hate. Bro put out some of the best music we've ever seen. Like, so he's one of the greatest artists ever. But like, can we actually call what he do pimping? Like, cause women gonna fuck you if you got a name, and he got money, and he gonna spend the money on you.
He say, baby, let's have rich sex. He fuck you on the money. He buy you an AP. He might put you in a new car, but he ain't selling handing cash after you.
Hey, bro, what chick is not gonna take the AP?
All my bitches got matching APs. It's crazy though, because now you got the only AP. He telling you the bitch down there got an AP too.
That shit
got
like
AP, and she got an AP,
and they all like 1.5. Like nigga,
the AP crew.
Yeah, you won. They won at the end of the day. They still won.
They probably still walking around there watching.
Man, what?
Let my cousin fucking make for AP. Hey, bitch, go sell that fucking AP and give me 0.5. Give me the 0.5. You keep the rest, just give me the 0.5.
I'm not gonna. I will ask for the money. I wouldn't ask for the money.
But he might just turn you down. Then as soon as you do that, you can just sell the shit once he gives it to you.
Appraise could be appraised at a higher rate too. You never know what that shit going to.
Shit can appreciate.
I would just let it sit there. I won't even use it.
Yeah, it's a smart.
Don't fuck it up.
Don't put it on.
But you're gonna have to wear it around him though, because he's gonna be like, hold on, what the fuck that watch it?
Right here.
Exactly.
All right.
Yeah.
Future really done had all the bad bitches. Everybody.
Exactly, and he He don't require that much from his chicks either. All he do is tell them to make him some noodles. That's it.
What?
Tell Des, make me some noodles. You don't get it. Damn.
I do get it, but I'm just saying.
You don't even require it much. You get an AP and all you did was make a nigga some noodles. You gonna make me some noodles right now for AP.
You think that's all they doing?
Nah. But they gonna fuck. But y'all gonna fuck anyway. Like, hold on, we gotta stop this shit. Like, a woman giving you some pussy or some head is not her really going out her way to do anything. She wanted to give you some pussy and some head. And she wanted some dick and some head too. So that shit is a wash. And that's why it's hard for me to, like, I ain't gonna never say never, but I am not in a mindset where I can pay for some pussy. Cause I be thinking to myself, like, what if you come and I don't? That just pays you to come? Like, that's the weirdest shit ever. That shit sounds crazy. Yeah, I don't really care about you coming that much for me to, like, pay for you to come. Like, you should give me money. I hear women complain about sex more than I hear men complaining about sex. So, actually, when it comes down to it, we more important in the bedroom. Like, so if you lose out on me and I give you like the best dick of your life, that's a harder loss for you to take if I stop fucking with you than it is for me to, like, if you stop fucking with me knowing that I done had some pussy that was just like yours, like a few times.
I personally feel like it's not about who's important. I feel like, are we fulfilling each other's needs?
That's what I'm talking about though. So if I'm fulfilling your needs better than any other man you've ever fucked with has, then I am pretty high on that list of like things that make you happy. Yeah, important. So like, you know what I'm saying, you gotta appreciate me like a lot, because when I walk out that door, you back to, because women so it's either women are either lying because they be dragging niggas. How many times you talk to a woman and she done told you so much bad shit about other niggas? That nigga dick was little. That nigga couldn't stay hard. That nigga came in 5 seconds. You hear this shit all the time.
I got so much to say about niggas and sex, but I be like,
yeah, like they talk like they've never had good sex, and then when you fucking them, and then so I had a chick, I fucked with this chick that was older than me. She said, "Yo, I have never came," like she said, the first time she ever came from vaginal penetration was when we had sex. This was an older one. She said I was the first one to make her do that. So I'm like, damn, okay, if I'm the first one to make you come from vaginal penetration, all these other niggas been like that you been fucking with, you ain't really been having the best time that you could actually have. You know what I'm saying? So on your list, like, you know what I'm saying, you need to kind of have people. You know, like that's kind of wild. Because as a man, we damn near come like most men come damn near every time they fuck. Like most men, like but if we can come every time we fuck, but y'all don't.
I'm gonna get that motherfucker.
Also, right? I feel like a lot of people. I feel like a lot of people have sex with people that they are not like sexually attracted to, compatible with, exactly.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's really the problem.
So, well, I think that is one of the problems. But me being older, I also noticed this too. If I have sex with a chick, she is going to have a great time because I actually can fucking talk. I know how to talk to her during sex. I'm gonna ask her what she likes, what she need. A lot of young niggas are not.
What doesn't fix you? Like,
yeah, you know? A lot of young niggas don't talk. They want to just get the shit in, and so they can do it, and so they can say they did it.
Yeah.
They don't actually spend time talking to women, and they're not. And it's not even that they're trying to get in and get out either. Sometimes it's just that they're not even comfortable within themselves to talk during sex. So, and a lot of women are like that too. A lot of women don't say what's on their mind because they don't want to be judged. They don't know how it's going to sound coming out their mouth. But then when you have somebody like me that's going to be like, okay, so what you like? You like this? How this feel? Like, if I'm doing all that type of shit, now you feeling more comfortable. Okay, well, he cool with me saying what I like and what I don't like. You 9 out of 10, you're going to have a way better time. And now you're open. You like, okay, well, whenever I saw this the other day, I want to try this. Let me holler at them. Like, hey, so what you think about this? All right, let's try it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You're 1,000% right. A lot of niggas is never gonna ask.
They not. You know who the first one? You know what? I'm not gonna say.
She almost about to tell some.
But
almost got a shout out on that. Wow.
But like, no, there was this one guy. Like, he was the first one to ask me, like, oh yeah, so how did you feel about? I was like, wow. Feedback too.
But most niggas don't care though. Most niggas got their nut, they be cool. Cause most niggas be like, I still hit them. So
yeah, that shit's so like
that's a real thing. But to all young niggas, like, you know, y'all young niggas understand that shit. If you please the shawty, she gonna call you back. That's a guaranteed coochie.
Straight up.
Get that guaranteed punani, get that guaranteed call back. Like he said, he please shawty in That's our first time, so I know he got a call back again for sure.
For sure.
And you get good food. I like
follow-up.
when you do a good job.
Hey,
They cook for you.
Right. So
I like
vulnerability is the thing, right? So a lot of people feel like they think like being embarrassed or exposed is when you naked and shit. Nah, some people, you like your body, being naked ain't shit. Being mentally and emotionally vulnerable and exposed, a lot of people can't handle that shit. So a lot of people don't want to say what they're into, what they like, and all that type of shit because they don't know how it's gonna be perceived. When you're with somebody who makes you comfortable in being able to say whatever the fuck you want to say with no judgment, now you're on to something or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like some shit, like, and women got all these types of fantasies and shit. Some women like fucking on the balcony. Some women like leaving their windows open on purpose, hoping somebody gonna look in. But she ain't gonna tell you that because she like, damn, this nigga gonna judge me. He gonna think I'm a hoe. But if you a nigga like me and you like, okay, well, open the fucking window up. Like, I don't give a damn. Like, shit, I ain't tripping.
Just like how I like twerking my titties.
Yeah, hey. Maybe next week, y'all. Because I don't know what's going on over here right now. But you know,
it's Christmas
they
time.
sleeping right now.
It's Christmas time. I do want to tell you women one thing, though. Pussy is not a Christmas gift.
Oh, no.
Don't get a nigga no fucking pussy for Christmas, bro. I don't want it. I had that
Wait,
shit
who
all
does that?
Bitches. Broke bitches. Try to offer some pussy for fucking goddamn Christmas.
Yeah, that crazy.
As a Christmas present?
Don't come to my fucking door. There's no Santa. Ho, ho, ho. Get your ass up out of here. I don't want no parts of it.
No.
For real, though. Like, if Santa can't put it in his bag, bitch.
I don't want it. Yeah, take that shit
Is
back
the
to
bag
y'all.
big or something?
Yeah, the bag could be big, right? But you can't. That's human trafficking at that point. If he take a bitch and put it inside the bag and he
No, you paid him. You paid him.
yeah, he said that's human trafficking. That is definitely, especially if you paying. You know what I'm saying?
No, don't knock on my door. No, they better come with a gift.
Yeah, don't pull up with that bullshit. Hey, speaking on pulling up with the bullshit, man. Blueface and Soulja Boy.
Oh,
They going back and forth,
I thought that was
man.
AI.
I skipped that on purpose.
Nah, that shit real. That shit
Oh, wait,
hurt.
that's not AI. He really fucked the baby mama.
Yeah. So anyway, we'll start from the beginning.
Oh,
So we're gonna take it from the beginning. I'm gonna keep it 1,000%. What happened? Yo, so my boy Blueface was being interviewed by Funny Marco, I want to say, and Funny Marco asked him who would win in a versus between him and Soulja Boy. Boom. Blueface really tried to dodge the shit, but he's a rapper. You have to believe in yourself, and no matter what you do, you play basketball. You probably, you know what I'm saying. You gonna think like at some point you got to bet on yourself. I ain't never heard you say that somebody just finna destroy you like on the court. Pause. But like so, it's like
What?
this nigga.
How did your mind get there though?
Hey
Like,
man,
to say
destroying
pause.
because I be saying destroy.
nigga, you don't. You not pausing that?
Okay. Anyway, boom. So hold on, let's get back.
I'm not thinking that way.
Blueface said that he could beat Soulja Boy. He's basically said it don't have to be Soulja Boy. He said just anybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna bet on myself. That's all he said. Soulja Boy then comes out and laughs at the idea of Blueface thinking that he could beat him. He said, "Nigga, you only got like Tatiana remix." Like he was, so he started going in. That shit was kind of funny. I like more than that those songs from Blueface. He got Bleeding. He got what's the song we just talking about? The Mo 3 shit. He got a couple more songs out here that was hard too.
You think that would be Soulja Boy's song?
No, Soulja Boy will win for sure. Like everybody know that. Like, but Soulja Boy came out with that. I guess Blueface thought like the way he dismissed him, like, cause Blueface didn't talk about him in that way. He was just like, you know, he was like, why you keep saying Soulja Boy? Actually, he said, shout out to Soulja Boy. I just saw the interview last night. He said, shout out to Soulja Boy. I fuck with him. So I'm like, damn. Like once I saw the interview, I'm like, I see why Blueface was kind of offended. He was like, nigga, I was giving you your props. I didn't say I was gonna come out there and stump your ass. Like I was giving you your props. He said, I fuck with Soulja. Boom, Soulja Boy.
Soulja came out.
Yeah, Soulja Boy started talking about him like he was peon. So then Blueface was like, all right, well now that you talk about verses and you want to go hit for hit, technically I already beat you in a hit for hit because I hit your baby mama and she said my dick was better.
Holy.
Then he started posting receipts. He started posting pictures and shit like, yo, ain't this your bitch at my crib? Ain't this your bitch on my video set? And like, he started going in. Soulja Boy saw it. Soulja Boy got in his feelings instantly. Like, man, that's what we be doing. We be fucking these bitches. We don't think that we the only ones that hit them. nigga, technically you got her pregnant, so you felt more about her than Blueface did. Then all of a sudden that all escalated to like, nigga, let's link up. Soulja Boy sent him an address. Blueface is like, nigga, I'm a real LA nigga. You are out of town. You just moved here. Boom. He showed up to the spot. Soulja Boy is nowhere to be found. You know what I'm saying? They've been going back and forth on Twitter, like back and forth like last 2 days.
Once again, Blueface beef. I just said last one, I'm sick of Blueface and his damn Twitter fingers. But in this situation, it's very funny.
Yeah, it's funny.
He fucks his baby mama, which it makes it hilarious. But I just want to say this. That would be the worst verse ever.
Yeah, it would be terrible.
Because it doesn't go that far.
But I mean, Soulja Boy shit.
It doesn't make any sense.
Soulja Boy got some hits though.
Blueface got how many hits? About, let's go with 5 to 7.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what you doing?
How many does Soulja Boy have?
Blueface got like 3 hits.
Name all Soulja Boy hits though, for real.
You know, Soulja Boy got a lot.
Crank That, Marco Polo, Kiss Me Through the Phone. Let's keep going. Come on.
Ricky Morty.
My brain is farting.
Okay.
Ricky Morty. What's the song with Gucci Mane?
Versus be 20, bro. Versus be 20 songs.
He had one with Gucci Mane. He could get up there and perform. I forgot how that shit went.
You know 20 Soulja Boy songs?
I probably would. I'm sure he could get 15 songs that we know. I'm sure he could get up to 15. Trying to look up Soulja Boy shit.
Yeah, because honestly, I gotta see it. Like,
that's what she said.
She said that yesterday or today.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how much is she saying? Like,
She said a lot.
who is she? I need to meet her.
Oh shit! I forgot about turn my swag on. Pretty good swag. Okay, never mind. Big Soulja, I apologize.
What the hell is BT?
I don't know. But
Soulja Girl.
Crank That Soulja Boy, Kiss Me Through the Phone, Pretty Boy Swag, Turn My Swag On, Donk. She make it clap.
She make it
clap.
Blowing Me Kisses.
Blowing Me Kisses.
Booty Meat, girl, shake that booty meat.
Oh,
yeah.
The Gucci Mane, big up.
Rick and Morty.
That's a lot.
Gucci Bandana.
Gucci Bandana. Yeah, hey, that nigga get. I told you, yeah, we probably 15 for sure. Yeah. So Soulja
all
Boy
the remixes to all the songs he had. Marco Polo.
Yeah, Soulja Boy would definitely win that.
No, for real.
Oh, yeah, bitch, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no,
Babes.
he got a lot.
I forgot about Babes.
Yeah, I got.
He got a lot.
That nigga could.
Yeah,
and listen, I ain't even looking none of this shit up. It's just all coming to me right now. Like,
yeah,
nigga
he
got.
washed. Damn, Blueface. Yeah, he would get washed. Yeah, but you did fucking BM though. You did something without him.
Man, Kiss Me Through the Phone was my shit, though. I ain't gonna lie. That shit made you want to be in love.
He invented FaceTime.
Yeah, technically. Let's see.
He said, Drake.
Drake? You talking about the nigga that Tiger? The nigga? Yeah, but
I think that's kind of worth something in the world.
think about being a nigga like, hey,
And the word vibes.
Hey, bro, Soulja Boy's rants. They should have a versus E. Soulja Boy's rants versus Kanye's rants.
Ooh. Versus Ray J rants.
Yo, no, Ray J had to turn so many times. Glass go up and down.
KG been doing this shit at the gym too.
Bro, the fucking hat be moving too much to me. Like,
hey, I want to take out a moment to shout out to my boy Kai, my boy G. Man, they threw like the craziest fucking party Friday, man. I had so much.
What happened there?
Man. It was so. I had to tell y'all off there.
Oh, okay.
Shit was so litty.
I should have pulled up.
So, oh my god.
So no invite?
It's probably like my favorite party I've ever been to.
No invite?
I thought you was in Paris.
Oh, when was it?
Niggas in Paris.
That's right.
When was that?
Yeah, I thought you was in Paris. We know when you left, when you came back. She getting rolled up, y'all. Just to let y'all know that.
Huh?
Yeah.
Party, I'm kind of sick.
That shit was fucking epic.
I was gonna text you too. Should I pull up? I was like, man, that shit probably talking about that. You ain't post shit. My dumb ass.
Oh my god. When I say
I'm sick of the stuff.
when I say listen, my favorite party ever, like
top five.
Top one. Shit.
Better than Rocksteady at its best.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
It was something.
You have like top parties?
Yeah, it just, we just going through. I had a great time.
I need to find out what happened.
We're gonna see. We in a section for deeper for the first one coming up New Year. So we'll see if it's better than deeper. Deeper be
Where's that at?
We're gonna see. Oh,
The Western Culture Arts.
we got so much shit we ain't talked about yet too. I just thought about this shit. Fantasia. So hold on, I'm gonna read this shit word for word. Cause this Fantasia went to it. I want to know if I'm tripping, cause everybody I done talked to about this shit say they like, nah, nigga, yeah, I read it the same way you read it. Let me see. I'm finna go down. Let's see. She just wrote this shit last night. Okay, Fantasia Reno.
Wow,
huh? Y'all know how? I mean, y'all don't know, but Fantasia, man, one of my first loves. You know?
Really?
Yeah, Fantasia is just
Okay.
wow. It's a different.
I see what kind of taste you have.
Yeah, chocolate, big booty, little waist. Yeah, love it. Anyway, Fantasia, man, I hate to have to go against baby like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, but she said my stomach is so uneasy this morning as I'm riding back to my home in the cold and rain. I don't say much when people do me wrong, but I can't stay quiet on how my family and I were just treated from a host with Airbnb, trying to kick my kids and I out at 12 o'clock midnight. The host accused us of having a party with loud noises outdoors because they saw balloons being dropped off in a game truck with no generator in the early part of the day. The amount of guests we reserved for are the amount of guests who stayed the night. They never said we weren't allowed to have any company over. It's evident from the sayings on the wall to the outdoor fire pit, jacuzzi, and a well-equipped game room in the garage poker table that people host parties and or gatherings here on the lake, often as there were waits. But she said basically they host parties there often. They could tell by everything that she sees, like balloon ribbon left in the garage, previous party at the house. It's evident to me this was racial profiling, and the treatment we received was due to the color of our skin. I wanted my son to enjoy his friends, 10 to 12 years old, and make him feel special as I have been traveling for the last 35 days promoting my new movie. So she just did a movie called, she just did The Color Purple.
Yeah.
She rented an Airbnb. She had a fucking party and it had the Airbnb. She just explained to us what the party was. I had my son friends that were 10 to 12 years old. I had people there. I had a game truck. I had balloons and ribbons. You had a party in these people's Airbnb. I'm sorry, baby girl. That's how that shit works. You cannot have a party in they shit, and they can stop you. Like, just because you are.
Question.
Okay, go ahead.
If you also say how many people are going to be there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that still considered like?
You can't have a party in their place. So she told them that 5 people will be spending the night, and only 5 people spend the night. Mm-hmm. But, for example, she had 20 people over there. That's a party. You can't throw a party in these people's shit. She said that if you go back and read everything she said carefully, she worded this shit to make them look crazy. But she was like, they didn't say that we couldn't have. She never said we weren't allowed to have company over. We had a party though. Like the Airbnb people tell you all the time not to throw parties in their shit. Okay.
I don't feel like she's reaching with this one. I'm not gonna say racial profile. I'm not going that far. She's not reaching.
Okay.
Like I can't. If I book this Airbnb and you have a jacuzzi, you have a game room, cards, and I invite my friends
nobody's gonna come over?
Like, so you want me to only party with my not party? I gotta only enjoy this with me and this one other person here. Like, what the fuck?
So y'all gotta realize too though, when they're asking you how many people are staying over, they're essentially asking you how many people are you gonna have at this house. They're not saying how many people is gonna sleep there.
That's not what you wrote. Like,
but they don't want you to have parties and that shit anyway. So I'm with y'all. Like, essentially, you would want to be able to rent somebody's house and do whatever the fuck you want in it. But these people don't like that shit. They're in LA. They're literally changing the laws for Airbnbs. You have to get what's called a police permit to even have an Airbnb going forward because they're tired of the parties and shit. These people don't want you partying their shit, bro. They ask you how many people are gonna be over there. When they ask you how many people are gonna be over there, and you bring more people, and you're like, oh, but they're not spending the night. They don't give a fuck about that shit. That's why they was able to kick her out. Like,
it's the finesse of everybody on the Airbnb wave for the longest. So everybody makes so much money off this. Is the new get rich quick scheme.
Right.
You gotta take what comes with that.
Yeah.
It's like when we were younger. When I was younger, I don't know about y'all did the same shit.
Mm-hmm.
When You book the hotel, you get the 2 rooms next to each other with the door that can open.
Yeah.
And we all knew, you gonna say, oh, y'all the 4 people gonna be staying tonight.
Yeah.
And we all knew what the point of that was.
Yeah, for sure.
About to be 30 bitches in here.
Yeah.
Some little bullshit ass liquor that we should be drinking. Some bullshit Four
Nah,
Loko,
bullshit ass liquor.
Amsterdam.
Telly days. Oh my gosh, I used
Good
to
old
love
Telly parties,
Telly.
bro. We know what we're gonna do. So same thing with Airbnb now. You can't be mad at people's like, bro, stop putting your shit on there.
Yeah. Hey,
You don't want to throw a party and fuck your shit up, don't put shit on
well,
Airbnb.
obviously they was in the right though, because they was able to evict her like legally, like get her up out of there because she had a party, and that's against their rules. Now you could go and turn it. You could say it was like, should they have kicked her out at 12 o'clock at night? No, that's not cool. Like, you know what I'm saying?
They should have kicked her out like
when it happened
earlier.
Yeah, like don't wait till 12 o'clock at night and then try to kick somebody out. That shit
tired
trash.
now, like
Yeah, that's super trash. Now, if she's saying that part of it was racial profiling, I got nothing to say. But if you're saying that them kicking you out for having a party is racial profiling, then that's cap. So
Airbnb hosts and Turo hosts are the funniest people in the world to me.
no fact.
The people be on Turo putting the Corvettes, the new C8 on there, and be like, "Don't be pushing that bitch down the interstate." What the fuck you think I got this?
Why
bitch
do you think
for?
they got it?
I got this bitch to go push
To
your shit.
drive.
So I wouldn't fuck my car up.
Facts. That's what niggas do with rental cars all day, bro. You gonna drive a rental like it ain't yours, cause it ain't
Right,
yours.
it ain't
The fuck?
yours.
Like, yeah, you don't give a fuck about this shit.
Bro, I had a scat when I was in Miami one time, bro.
Get the dash in
I
that
was
shit, huh?
pushing that motherfucker, boy. Ain't even warming it. Listen, I wasn't even giving that bitch a chance to warm up. As soon as I got it out, all you hear that bitch going. Nope, not fuck the car.
Yeah, especially in Miami, like what?
Fuck you in this car. You put it here for a reason. I get an Airbnb. I don't throw parties and people shit.
Mhm.
When I go out of town, you got pools and shit. Your pool getting fucked in.
All right.
I'm drinking all over your shit. It's on you to clean up.
Oh yeah.
You better charge me for that.
Your pool is getting fucked in.
At least the jacuzzi. Give me some ass in the jacuzzi. Yeah, baby
Y'all
girl. Sit
some
right
different
there.
breed. I'm like,
That
Hey,
is,
man.
you fucking shot over the side of the jacuzzi. It's crazy. That shit be fun.
Yeah, because then that shit feel good on multiple levels. You standing in this warm ass water and shit with the jets hitting your back. Boom. Yeah.
Crazy. You ever get a girl try to give you head underwater? That shit feel awkward.
Yeah, that shit ain't cool.
Yeah.
what?
Shawty tried that shit. I was like, yeah.
Yeah. I don't even like fucking in the shower though.
I
That
don't
shit
like
is not.
foods.
That shit looks sexy on movies and shit. In real life, it's quite.
It's kind of difficult.
Yeah, it's not cool because then one person's in the water, they feeling better than you because you outside the water and the cold air hitting your back. You like,
Well, I be my back to the water every time. So
Sometimes the tub's not big enough.
yeah.
And then like if he's tall or you tall, like
that'd be the hard part. For
Oh,
me.
man.
It'd be like, I've had tall women, so it was cool there. But like
Yeah.
short women, you had to goddamn squat.
squat down.
Should be awkward moment. You got to bend your dick in awkward ways. You got to spin it, then re-put it up. Bitch,
You gotta angle yourself while the water hit your face.
don't let the water fuck around. Like, don't let the water fuck around a random hot moment. Now you really,
That's that Midwest shit.
You gotta see how you step out because you don't want to slip.
Yeah,
Nah,
yeah.
girls, it be the girls, but they be trying to put a leg up and shit in the shower. Now you holding the leg. Now I'm trying to
I mean,
balance you.
Mimi set the bar really high.
She
Who?
did.
Mimi,
That was a strong.
love hip hop.
What she do?
I remember she was hanging on to the shower rod, and then they started selling shower rods after that.
That's
No,
she did.
Damn,
You
you.
a long time ago.
And she young as hell. She ain't know about the Mimi. That's
How
crazy.
old are you?
Hmm?
How old are you?
26.
Yeah, you're younger than me. She had to see that shit.
That shit was like everywhere.
I didn't care about a lot of things.
Shout out Mimi. I met Mimi one time at Cumberland Mall and shit. I used to see all the celebrities at the Cumberland, like all of them. Missy Elliott, man, Trouble was in that bitch one
I'll
day.
be a perimeter now.
Bobby Valentino be in there. Hey
I'll
man,
be done it.
Bobby Valentino. Shit, that nigga had walked by the shop I was working in. That nigga walked by. We usually don't even say nothing to celebrities, whatever. That nigga walked by. I don't know, for some reason, I said, "Hey, Bobby!" That nigga was still walking, and he backtracked, and he came in. He stuck his head in the shop. He was like, "What's up, fellas?" I was like, "This nigga cool." You know, that's all it takes for a celebrity to do is actually speak back, and you be like, "Man, that nigga cool." You know what I'm saying? So we thought he was
cool dude.
Yeah, he cool as fuck.
Was it him or Jeremiah got caught with the train?
I really try not to speak on that type of stuff if I don't have proof that it actually happened, because I don't want to tarnish a grown man's. You know what I'm saying?
Which one
like,
was alleged? Which one of them was the one? That
I don't
was alleged?
remember.
I forgot. It was one of them two. I remember.
Damn.
I always get them two confused.
It was quick though.
And then he was cool. And then he spoke to us, so he was a cool nigga. So I can't really just.
So it was him, but it wasn't him. Okay.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Mimi was cool too. She was talking to somebody, and then she looked at the nigga like, "Yeah, it's me. You see me?" Like, what up, Mimi?
I got a topic I want to ask about E.
I
got a topic I want to ask y'all about.
They get it.
How y'all feel about this Cardi B Offset situation?
Oh God, that was the next one.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
I've been sitting here watching this whole thing unfold. Somebody made a point on TikTok, and they were like, this is when I started really fully being on Cardi's side here. At the peak of her career, when she first dropped her first album, when she was at the top, she was the best artist, and Offset really was not. The Migos were kind of on like a little flat. They were on a little flat plateau for her.
Yeah.
Bad Bougie was out when she had her biggest hit.
Nah, Bad Bougie already came. Bad Bougie came out first. I thought.
Look up the dates.
Okay, I could be wrong.
It's around it.
They weren't like.
But Offset wasn't like.
It was around that time. It was like
Offset wasn't the solo artist it was now. Like her rant was, nigga, you let this album come out, your shit done went to your head.
Hey, bro, you not finna lead this nigga. I don't give a fuck about what y'all talking about. You not finna lead this nigga. So why you get online and air him out? What is that gonna help with anyway? Okay, even if she do leave, why are you airing he your husband? They still married, even if they break up. Why are you airing your baby daddy out on social media? What is that gonna do for you?
Shawty took a whole break from her career to become a better wife and a mom.
Bruh, no, she doesn't want to put out a whole album. It's clear that she does not want to do that. I fuck with Cardi. Cardi dope as fuck, bro. But we not when these women stop like focusing on their own careers, and then like once the relationship fall through, and then y'all try to blame it on the man. Like, oh, I was doing this. Fuck that. Like, you ain't have to do that.
We haven't seen this type of dynamic happen.
Not rich.
She was the #1 charting female artist at the time. It was no Meg, wasn't no Nicki. It was Cardi. Niggas was bumping Cardi. You know you was bumping.
Cardi got the hardest delivery to me out of any female rapper in female rap history.
Her and Glow, for sure.
Yeah, Glow too. Glow hard too. But I actually believe everything Cardi be saying. I believe she gonna fuck a nigga up. Yeah, she got sued by Tekashi 6ix9ine baby mama because they jumped her in the club. Like she brought some niggas to fuck her up. They was hitting her with bottles and shit. Like I just found out about this shit last night. I was like, yo, what the fuck? Or this morning.
That situation is actually deeper.
With the Cardi shit.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on. Like I don't understand everything. I just know. Like Offset, like bro, I'm not saying niggas can't cheat, bro. I understand niggas be doing it for they want to do, bro.
I have to wait.
You think that's what it is?
Come out.
I think Cardi. I actually think Cardi did something.
You think Cardi?
I think Cardi B. The way she's going hard on social media, I feel like she did something this time because he's the one that's acting nonchalant. He's not putting no effort into this. When a nigga don't put no effort into some shit, especially and that's his wife, I feel like she did. Hold on. This one. Let me get this out real quick. So remember the first time he fucked up, right? And then he went on stage and he was apologizing on stage. He did this shit, right? And then she took him back. This time he not doing all this shit. The only thing he wrote online was, life is gonna get greater. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta continue to live, and it's time for evolution. That's all he said.
No, he said more than that too.
He said it's time to evolve.
Take some lead, take off out of this. Nobody was even talking about take.
No, he wasn't talking about her when he said that, but he was talking about the fans. Them niggas they were saying all type of shit about him. So let me get this up. I think Cardi fucked up this time. I think she fucked up this time, and now she's mad because he's not forgiving her when she forgave him when he did something. I ain't even saying that she fucked somebody else. I feel like she did something because she coming off like she all jealous about this nigga album. You think you because your little funky album came out, now you think you better than everybody. This ain't his first time having an album. He put out an album before. This shit was trash, but like this one right here is fucking phenomenal. The first one was ass.
I just feel like, dude, I don't like.
I think she did something.
I'm an Offset fan. I do like his music. That's my second favorite nigga.
That's second favorite.
Yeah, Take Off my favorite.
Yeah, Take Off was definitely number one.
Offset, yeah, Quavo. Quavo should not really do it.
Quavo was the hook man, so he was always gonna put out like the best like choruses, like right. So that was his whole thing. So he was the glue that actually kept them together. So
the verse for verse, I'm taking. I like Take, but for me, you should Take Off.
Yeah, Take Off for sure. And then Offset started catching up with Take like toward the end, like toward the latter part of the early part of Migos.
When they first was coming out, it was like
Offset was trash.
I feel like
at first. Yeah.
When they first came out,
like a little. He was decent at first. Then he went to jail. Then Takeoff went crazy.
And
then he had to catch back up again because he was in jail. But
back when they was coming out with like songs like Emmett Smith and all that type of shit, but Offset wasn't on that nigga.
You might have just changed my mind a little bit.
Is
A
that?
little bit, just a little bit. I don't know. I'm still Team
I
Cardi
feel
right now.
All right.
But I do feel like you got a valid point. Maybe she did fuck up because she is going crazy hard.
I feel like when it comes to relationships, like it's hard for me to speak about it because it's like I wasn't there. Like if I know them personally, I could be like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying, like this, that, da da da. But like when it's just like you just see what they're putting out, like it's kind of hard to like even say anything.
What's the
There.
last word behind you right there? What that word say?
Cap.
No, the last word.
Podcast.
We're podcasting.
I was
speculating this.
Yeah, that's on God. That's what I'm about to say. Listen,
I can't.
You keep on telling us that you're not these people. We get it. You're not these people.
Yeah,
You're
and
not.
I'm gonna keep saying it.
You're not, and it makes no sense because we already know you're not them. We never once looked over there and said, "Damn, Offset look crazy." Like this is you are not Offset. We're not Cardi B. What we're saying is, what do you think? Like Offset, like Offset paid for some titties. This is crazy, but his own. So what we're saying is, I don't know. So basically, what I'm reading is, when they first got into it, everybody knew that Offset was the one that fucked up. He was the one that went online. He went on stage. I mean, I'm sorry to my wife. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he did this time. I think it was her because she's the one that's running to social media. I thought she wasn't them, but now you saying he fucking up.
He's still fucking up.
Which one is it?
He's still fucking up. I just can't speak on it as much, but like you know, they have a little problem.
You know, Barry be in the industry for real, so she be like, she says she can't speak on it because she might know something that she don't want to put out there. Like,
fuck that, put it out there. We're gonna be the number one podcasters. You do that shit. Put it out there.
I know what he did last night. She that type motherfucker. I know what he did last night.
You can snitch too. You a woman. You ain't Tory Lanez.
So you making up your own rules.
And
if you get me drunk, I'm coming after you.
I ain't gonna jump you. You know what I'm saying?
You safe. I got you.
Good. You know what I'm
Y'all
saying?
not always next to me though. Like y'all say I'm
That's
good,
not taking us to
like,
work with you.
One time
I'm always outside.
You do be outside. Literally outside.
I'm always outside. Y'all not there all the time. So y'all saying I'm good,
I'll just say this. I don't know who did what in their relationship. Then you on social media, y'all do agree to that. Right?
Yeah,
that should be extra as a motherfucker.
When a woman go to social media like that, and because she said something that caught my eye, it caught my attention. She said, "When I'm telling you how I feel, you acting like you don't care. Why would a nigga not care with his wife? Not some random shit. His wife. What type of nigga don't care what his wife think? A nigga that's over what his wife just did." A nigga that,
or maybe over the whole relationship.
And why would he be over?
But you know, okay.
But there's many reasons.
I'm saying, I feel like the way she everything that she broke down to us, it sounds like she did something this time because he's the one that has the power in his hand. She couldn't even get across to this nigga. He don't give a fuck about what she's saying. He got her ops at his party and shit. He going on living his life, did a birthday party and everything. She ran to social media and was like, she losing her mind and all that shit. You know I'm fragile right now, this, that, and the third. Everything she said paints the picture that she did something this time. Because he not having it right now.
I'll be real with you. So it could be she did something, but because of his actions and what she said, because it's one thing about me, I can say this for me, I guess for all niggas.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of niggas have the same problem. You know, you got something going on, which his album is what he had going on.
Yeah,
pushing
he's
his
focused
album.
on that.
You get so focused on one singular thing that you forget that there's another important piece at home.
Right.
And one thing about women is they love a fucking attention. And I ain't gonna say she fucked the other nigga. I can't say that she fucked.
Yeah, I don't even think she fucked nobody.
Like she said, we wasn't there.
Well, he did come out and say that she fucked somebody like a couple months ago, and then they never spoke on that shit again. He tweeted like, "My wife out here fucking niggas and shit," and then all of a sudden the tweet was gone.
She said she never did.
Yeah, they asked her about it like the next day or the next interview she did, and she was like, "Oh, you know that nigga just be acting crazy, and then he just be like, he'll just say something wild. Like, who the fuck come out and say something wild like that about their wife? Like, so it was more to that story.
They just barely be outside. Like, for
what you just said, you're not them. We don't know what she's doing her private
I'm not them, but y'all want me to say something, right?
You can get some dick on delivery though.
I'm about to say
that's Cardi B.
Uber XL.
You can get some dick on delivery, right? You can make a phone call and nigga can pull up, right?
Don't answer that. No, don't answer that because the podcast.
We know
I'm gonna find that clip and go post it and be like, whoever this guy is.
You could get some dick on delivery. So what you think Cardi B could do? She could probably get a nigga to fly in from Australia. She can be like, "Hey, bro, set trip, pull up," and that nigga gonna find the first flight and go out there and dust her ass off real quick.
Dust her ass off.
For sure. Sit, I'm telling you, man.
You know, honestly, personally, that whole relationship, I feel like she should. I feel like she should stay single just a little bit longer.
Why?
Hmm?
She found somebody she loved. She fell in love. She found her husband. Why stay longer? Why stay single longer?
I just felt like, you know, her music was going, like, as an artist, like, your music go up, like, you know, be a little selfish.
Don't the nigga got 2 baby mamas or 3 baby mamas now? Though?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, chicks that be getting with a nigga who already got a couple baby mamas is crazy anyway. Like he already showed you that he'll leave a chick. Like,
yeah, he can. But like personally, like you said, it's love. But at the end of the day, I feel like it's a little bit longer. I just felt like when you're at the peak.
But when
or
you
like
fall in love,
highest,
though, you can't tell yourself not to be in love.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't. Well, see, that's why we be saying women don't love authentically as men do. Because as a man,
we love
if me and this nigga, if we fall in love with a woman today, and if we really in love, we don't see nobody else. Like that shit, we gonna be start playing our niggas to the left. Like, hey, come out and do this. I'll hit you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna see how it feels.
And I'm in a relationship.
You can fall in love with a toxic guy. You can fall in love with a toxic guy, and you have to take yourself out of it.
Women can do that. I'm saying women can do that. Men don't. I said this last week, and people started agreeing with me. They never. I literally had so many women reach out to me in the comments, inbox me, all type of shit. I said men are more emotional than women, and people they didn't understand that until I put it like this. Go look at how many people are locked up for murder right now. You know how emotional you got to be to kill somebody because they stepped on your foot, they bumped into you, they said a word that hurt your feelings. I didn't give you my number. Yeah, like that type of shit. You know how emotionally unstable you got to be to do some bullshit like that? Mm-hmm. You made a decision in 2 seconds that cost you the rest of your life. Now you in jail forever. It's way like the men being in jail for murder versus women being in jail for murder. Like men outnumber women like 200-1. Like shit ain't even close.
That's why y'all good manipulators too.
No, I mean, actually, y'all are the number 1 manipulators. Now, how I go in on men, I'm unbiased. Like, that's why I just said men are emotional as fuck. Women are the biggest gaslighters. A man will tell you his problem with you, and then you'll make it seem like it was his fault. Like, women do that. Like, they born doing that shit.
Yeah, for sure.
A nigga, some women.
A man can tell you, like, hey, baby, you want to work out? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he'll tell you in the beginning of your relationship, like, I like women like this. I like to see women who work out all this stuff, and everything be good. Then all of a sudden, you'll start having this excuse after you gained 45 pounds, 50 pounds, looking crazy, and then he'll say something about it, and you'll be like, well, I had your baby. Bitch, the baby is 15. What are you talking about? Like, this don't even make sense.
No, but also,
okay.
We're going to have to backtrack on that one, because is she in the gym? Was she in the gym before you met her?
Yeah.
And then she stopped going to the gym after the kid?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so did you realize what happened in the dynamic for her to stop going?
Why I gotta realize all this? Work out, point blank, period.
But you're asking her to work out.
Yeah, work out.
So
like you was doing it first, work out. What you did to get me, keep doing it.
But you just okay. Well, what I'm trying to get at is that sometimes things happen in life for people to stop doing something like spoil them.
Not an excuse though.
Not for 15 years.
It's not an excuse. It's
an excuse. I'm about to flip the script to the nigga though. So
women do that all the time.
If I got you because I was a nigga who paid all the bills and I was taking you out, flying you out, and then we got together, something happened, I lost my job, and I just can't pay the bills no more, and I went into a deep ass depression. You wouldn't be like, oh, it's fine, it's okay, man, I'm gonna pay all the bills now. No, you're gonna be like, nigga, you got me from doing this, that, and third.
Women say that all the time.
But it's also a choice, like you guys said. So if he has depression now, we have to either build up the depression or you leave.
We already understand that you can leave. We're saying that the part about the woman trying to make the man seem like the bad guy because he's actually voicing his problems with her. That's called gaslighting. That's what she did, and women do that all the time. It's
a problem,
huh?
Well, personally.
Of course, you wouldn't have a problem with it. You're not being gaslit by a woman. Like like women do that all the time. Like women are.
I've been gaslit.
I'm sure you have.
Yeah.
I'm sure you have. But you're not in a relationship, so you ain't gonna take it.
It was in a relationship, but I want to be.
Imagine, huh?
I want to be her ass.
You want to beat her ass? I'll beat her ass. I didn't know what the fuck. Okay.
Beat her ass.
No, what we're saying is when we're men, so we get in relationship with women. Mm-hmm. So imagine happens. Women gaslight a man in a relationship damn near every fucking day. Any problem we have they're gonna make a way to make it seem like that problem that we have is insignificant and we caused the problem because we did something that they didn't know.
Bro,
all women do that.
Barry, I don't talk to you enough to know. I'm telling you now, I know you the same shit. Bro, I've seen the best women.
I feel like she done did it today. I gotta go back. I gotta go back and remember like stuff that we've talked about today. What how
women gaslight, bro.
I never gaslight.
A woman could do some shit and you be like, that just pissed me off, and you walk away from that situation, and then she'll flip there like, you walked away from me, bitch. I walked away because you just did X, Y, Z. So instead of me going off on you, I walked away. But now we're not arguing what you did no more. Now we're arguing me walking away.
Oh my God, that's the perfect example. Every argument I have ever gotten into with a woman, like where I was mad about something initially, she got mad about how I reacted to what she did, and now we're talking about the reaction instead of the initial thing that happened.
You know what it is? It's some female that don't know how to express themselves for it.
They do. They just know how to flip it so they can stop arguing.
They don't know.
Yes, they do. Gaslighting is art, and women have it down to a science. Like they got it.
That's not the way to express.
Very. So you don't feel like
but we saying that
you don't feel like you gaslight ever.
No, I don't think so.
So when your
nobody ever came to me and said, "Oh, you're gaslighting." Like,
no, but like so, if you and your nigga dating. Let's say you and your nigga are dating. And let's just say you do something. You go out with your friends. You're out to 3:30, 4. You come home, and he like, "What the fuck? Where the fuck you been at?" And your response would be like, "Why are you talking to me? Like, you've never done that like that? You've never put one of those things?"
Earlier today, we were talking about how when we're talking about different topics, right? You gotta speak on the topic. Mm-hmm. You said, "Oh well, y'all don't be letting me talk." I said sometimes we just kind of we sit back and wait on you to say something. Then you was like, "Well, I don't know what to say sometimes about some of those topics." Well, when you initially responded, when you was like, "Y'all don't let me talk," you didn't even acknowledge that sometimes we sit back and let you talk. You was like, "Oh well, those." So sometimes, but when you initially spoke, right, you only focused on the times that you said we overtalked, right? So you never even allowed the premise that sometimes you just don't speak on certain topics at all, even when we let you speak. Sometimes you didn't even acknowledge that like it was a thing. You was just like, okay, well, I'm gonna focus on the times that y'all overspeak. I'm not gonna focus on the times that that y'all are waiting on me to talk and I don't say nothing.
Because my thing was, when I do have something to say, that's what I'm focused on. That's it. Well, but then when y'all brought up the time that, you guys, oh, I don't say nothing. I'm like, oh, well, that's because that time I didn't have nothing to say. I said, sometimes, you guys talk more than I do. So I'm like, okay, cool.
Well, so do you realize that sometimes we'll get in a rhythm of talking because you've already set the precedent that a lot of times you won't say a lot. So now we're used to carrying, like, for each topic, we used to carrying like 95% of the load. Right. So when you are ready to talk, you know what I'm saying? Like, how are we supposed to know, like, okay, this is the one where she gonna go off? We ready for you to go off on any topic too. By the way, the floor is always open. We want you to go on here and say whatever's on your mind. That's what we would love that. We've been saying it.
I mean, it's new chemistry. So like at the end of the day, we're gonna figure out how like it balances out. Mm-hmm. That's why people like to keep the same group. But like it's just a trial and error, work in progress.
Y'all just watched us, work out. I was right here, right in front of you. I like this.
Listen, that's why I be like, together. I can't like. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm a different breed. That's what I be trying to tell people. I'm very understanding. Like, when it comes to me, like, I can understand. I don't take things to the head too much.
I just text you this other day. I'm going to say it again, bro. I know for 1,000% you're toxic. Your grand rising people, y'all are toxic. I'm a different breed. People, toxic. All the people who say any of them things, toxicity is finest. It's okay to be toxic, bro. It's okay. I have toxic traits, too. You have toxic traits.
Well, I mean, we all got toxic traits, but am I overall toxic? No.
You be over whooping.
Whooping?
Yeah, it's my boy FYBJ, man. Y'all gotta go watch his video.
Over whooping? What's that?
I don't know. It's just like whenever you doing something overly, he be like, man, that motherfucker over whooping. And this shit funny as hell because he just made up a word and shit.
That's a nice though. That's a nice makeup.
Yeah, we stealing that shit down here. He from Chicago and shit. We stealing that shit.
What's up, Lexi? We talking about new sports.
Okay, yeah, we gotta get some sports topics
in.
in.
To Giannis so I could laugh about.
Listen, y'all pick. Y'all pick. Y'all do picks.
Prize picks.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I'll be striking.
Okay, so y'all need to tap me in because honestly,
nah, you be listening to Fat the Barber.
No, right?
So
no, I like
the Barber, yeah.
Well, his picks.
So listen, so I was like, honestly, it almost hit. That's the crazy part. He only had like, I think like 30 more.
You almost hit Fat the Barber?
What? No, like the picks. Oh my gosh, you know what?
Hey, these are jokes. I can't joke with her. She's like, what? Oh my God.
Fat. Never mind.
But anyways, right? So I was like, oh, I saw his pick on there. I was like, oh, like.
See the big boy. See, look, first thing you want to do is twerk titties.
No, I was stomach twerking, but I don't have a stomach.
So do y'all think?
So we putting our titties on one mic by themselves.
Hey, so should Bill Belichick be fired? Goddamn, like this nigga here, he was winning like you know what I'm saying, like at a crazy clip when he had Tom Brady. I think it's a wrap now. Everybody know Tom Brady was the mastermind behind all them goddamn Super Bowls. Now it ain't even a fucking question. And Bill Belichick can't even, you know what I'm saying? Like he can't even go 500 on the season now.
He's
like
a mastermind under that fit the system. Like so, certain people, I can have a system. I can have a great system in place, but I don't have the right person running it. It's just not gonna ever work.
So if you can't adjust your system to fit like the people that's in place, but you're supposed to be a coach, and being a mastermind coach means that your mind works at a level where you can outthink everybody else, right? If you can only think at one frequency and that doesn't negate what the other team does, then how are you a mastermind?
Phil Jackson's a great example of this. Phil Jackson, triangle offense was his mastermind offense that he ran. Every time he won the finals, it was always through that triangle in some form or fashion.
He won it with two different teams.
But so when the triangle didn't have all the right pieces, they didn't win though.
Yeah, but it's kind of hard to explain that one when you won with Kobe and Shaq, and then you won with Jordan and Pippen.
The dynamics had to always be right when he went. It was Jordan.
But that's anybody though, right?
It was Jordan, Pippen, Rodman, or another big that was always filling every spot the correct way. They went out and got a cool coach to make sure they could stretch the court when they switched how they ran it. For them, with the Lakers, it was Shaq, Kobe, and then they would have a Robert Horry or
But Shaq and Kobe didn't win before Phil got there, so it shows that Phil could, you know what I'm saying? But I'm saying they didn't win in 96, 97, 98,
he altered the system depending on what the players were, so he was better at like probably making changes. But I don't know. I feel like
so it's kind of harder to disprove Phil Jackson's greatness than it is Bill Belichick, because Phil Jackson did it in two different places with two different sets of players who hadn't won before he got there. Jordan even went through his lows where he didn't win. Exactly. And so then when he went to the Lakers had 3-4 seasons of Kobe and Shaq where they didn't do nothing. And I understand Kobe was young, but by the same token, they didn't win before him.
Like 1,000% right. I just feel like the biggest mistake that Bill Belichick made in this whole time when Tom Brady leaving was let Cam Newton walk away. Because when Cam was still there, they were actually decent. They weren't great. Decent. They were decent. You had somebody who could kind of perform what you needed to do.
But they needed a white savior in there again. So they had to go get, Danny Dimes. Matt Jones, yeah.
You went and got boy out of Alabama who's a game. So as Cam said on his podcast that everybody's trying to go at him for, there's a difference between a game manager and a game changer. Patrick Mahomes changes a football game.
For sure.
Tom Brady changes a football game. Although he's a manager, he's a great manager, but he can change a football game. He can make a huge play.
So he can sling that motherfucker too.
Matt Jones at Alabama is a game manager. You got the best defense and you got some of the best receivers that you ever can find. We gave you the best of everything. Yeah. He never had to really be great at Alabama. So you put him in a position to be great, he's never going to be that.
Yeah. I think Tom is a great who also could manage. Like he did it all at the same time. Because when they gave him Randy Moss back in the day, what the fuck he did with him? He was slinging that bitch all over the field. A game manager can't do that. Like he was going crazy.
Like Cam's point,
Tampa Bay.
I think Cam Newton's podcast is dope. One.
He got destroyed by Charleston White though. You gotta put that on the record.
Yeah, well, it did. Okay, but the podcast as a whole is great. Like the platform he puts out is great. He says the things that most athletes won't like. People don't want to go out there and just say the shit. A lot of these quarterbacks, Dak Prescott, like you're not a game changer. You don't go in a fucking football game and you.
He said that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Dak Prescott, and everybody's been like, "How was he not a game changer?" When you look at Patrick Mahomes, their team is pretty ass right now. Actually, His receivers are always dropping the fucking ball. His O-line don't block worth of shit. There ain't no Tyreek Hill out there no more. That nigga's, he got Travis Kelce. That nigga just straight about Taylor Swift.
Yeah, they say he had his worst season ever. They say he didn't drop like 7 touchdowns.
Taylor Swift.
I was furious.
Like he should have stayed with the black girl. That what happened when you leave that black pussy alone. You get that white coon, it's bad for you.
You got to get the white billionaire. You got to get that.
Yeah, okay, cool. But your football stats don't look the same right now. That mustache you got, the little rapist mustache you rocking.
Man, it's the rapist mustache, not the Heil Hitler mustache.
But somehow Kansas City's still at the top of their division because Patrick Mahomes is a game changer. He makes huge plays. Lamar Jackson makes huge plays. Then this motherfucker's like Dak Prescott. You can't name a game where he's like, oh, he just took over. He made some crazy plays. He got in the pocket. He escaped the tackle and threw a dot.
I don't like that coon ass nigga, so I can't even really speak on Dak Prescott unbiased. Like, and I just gotta be real about that. I don't like him, bro. Like, cause he just like that whole. The field ain't a place to kneel. That shit just rubbed me the wrong way, especially coming from a man of color. Like, you just a weirdo.
Not color.
Yeah.
No, a man of the shit you went through though, because when you went so low in the draft because when you were at Mississippi State, you had a fight and they thought of you as a nigga and they didn't want to draft you because you were a high risk. But now you want to. Jerry Jones. Yes, the master.
Yeah.
Yes, the master. You don't want me to kneel a master? I ain't gonna kneel a master. I'm a great slave, master. Just keep paying me, master. I'm gonna do whatever you say.
Right.
I don't like dudes like that. Man. I don't like somebody gonna stand on your own team, but whatever it is.
Stand on your own team for sure.
Stand for your people. Shit, and you black.
Exactly.
What you think you might be, nigga. Your hair nappy as hell.
Yeah, I don't care about your head. This onion head ass nigga just be out there doing all the saying the bullshit, and they still made him work hard. Like they had to go back and forth, argue for that bread that he wound up getting. Like you saying that shit didn't make your contract dispute or negotiations any easier.
Because you're not that though. They surround you with great talent. Like nigga, you ran Ezekiel Elliott into the ground because when Zeke was there, they gave that nigga the ball 80% of the time.
Facts.
Then you decided you wanted to be a thrower and you wanted to cry for some money. So now they got rid of Zeke.
Mm-hmm.
You look good early in the season. We 10-4. Not we. My dad's a Cowboys fan. Y'all 10-4 Cowboys fans. Y'all look good right now. But we all know the number one enemy of the Cowboys is the first round.
Mm-hmm.
Just like girls hate niggas for the first round, we all hate the Cowboys in the first round. It's not gonna be good.
Yeah, them niggas suck, man.
One and done.
One and done. What you think about the NBA season right now? Like who you think is gonna go win the championship when it's all said and done?
Honestly, I don't.
Yeah, that shit is like.
Who you say? Hold
on. Who you got?
I don't know, because a lot of people not doing what they need to do. I don't know.
It's from the prize pick standpoint. That's my
yes. But honestly, watching the game is just like, wait, what position are you? Like, they're switching positions and shit. Like,
switching position. Whoa,
it's basketball.
Why these niggas?
No, but I'm thinking, like when I grew up watching sports and everything, I'm like, okay, yeah, like everybody did their part. Like I feel like a lot of people not doing their part and people have to stand in for them. You know what I'm saying?
These niggas is not consistent.
They not. Right now, they not.
A lot of inconsistency.
I see a lot of consistency in the game for some teams.
Van Fleet is
some
very
teams,
consistent.
but not everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, who you like this year so far?
I mean, the Nuggets is like they gonna win this shit again unless injury happens. That's what it seems like. But I'm gonna tell you one thing though. I'm pulling for the Clippers though. I think the Clippers could get this shit done because they are gelling at the right time. Plus, you got you already know Harden was my favorite player for years. The list of what the conference standings are. Mm-hmm. Let's do it.
I like that you just said it because I just posted on the ground yesterday. I said the Clippers are looking pretty dangerous right now.
Yeah.
Only because, like you just said, and I said in the beginning of this when they first did this, whatever this is they doing, if that shit gel, it's the hardest team in the NBA to guard.
Yeah.
We act like Paul George not 16, so him at the 4 is not like crazy to look at.
Paul George is the smoothest basketball player I've ever seen play with my own 2 eyes.
And Kawhi's
he's doing great.
Kawhi Leonard is an assassin.
Yeah.
And he's catching stride
he's
now.
Doing great.
Last 7 games, 5 of them 30+ points.
Right.
Russell Westbrook off the bench now. He's getting it. That gives you a dynamic bench scorer.
Yeah.
And piece to plug in with those guys. And Harden is back to being Harden again.
So the Clippers are on the biggest win streak right now.
Yeah,
they won 7 straight.
7 straight, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
They passed the Lakers by. Yeah, they passed the Lakers recently.
That's crazy. So they doing their
Yeah,
thing.
'cause
Let's
they
go.
play
I told you the
games.
Lakers kind of playing. Like,
The Lakers
So,
aren't playing. The Lakers win the games that matter. You gotta watch
according
them.
to this list, okay, so the Clippers have the biggest win streak in the whole entire NBA right now.
Currently.
Yeah, currently the 76ers are one win behind them, but they
They
doing
ain't
their
playing.
thing.
wait, go back to the
Sixers
East.
on the weak side.
Go back
Of
to the
his,
East. Let me see that.
the Sixers are playing the weak side of his schedule right now.
Yeah.
This makes a lot of sense too.
Yeah, so you got the Celtics 20-5 atop the East, and you have the Timberwolves 19-5 atop the West. We'll see if
Which one of these buttons you
I need to add some.
Because I think the Cleveland Cavaliers are playing so subpar right now. Donovan Mitchell to the Knicks is not looking like looking very. I think that's gonna happen.
They talking about trading Donovan Mitchell to the Knicks.
The Knicks are trying to make a push to get Donovan Mitchell. They've been wanting.
Why would the Cleveland Cavaliers do that in their own division though? Like, and New York don't really
Because it's
have
not-
much to get them. And if
Yeah,
they
they
get
do.
Donovan and they started winning, you know what I'm saying? They draft pick gonna be more trash.
So Cleveland wants a higher draft pick. They don't want to get the draft.
Yeah,
So understand.
but New York can't offer them
So
that.
understand the sweepstakes this year because the Pelicans. Everybody know the Pelicans are already thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever drafts Mount Bronny gets two.
LeBron,
Who doesn't want LeBron's farewell to?
that'd be lit. That'd be lit. It's not gonna.
Right.
It might not. Equate to.
If you're
a
Cleveland,
lot
you
of-
trade Donovan Mitchell, you get the top 10 pick, and you get to get Bronny at number 8. You bring LeBron back home for his farewell tour
That'd be crazy.
with his son.
That'd be
and then you
crazy.
try to go back and get Bryce later.
Man, what in the Space Jam
Wow,
3
that
is that?
actually
That
makes
sounds
sense.
Come on, Ray
crazy.
just came up with that on the spot here.
Yeah, that sounds
saying,
crazy.
That makes sense.
if you're a Cavaliers owner, you're Dan Gilbert, you're the GM. What more can we do? We try to put Donovan Mitchell with what's his name? Garland? There's Garland.
Yeah, they too undersized in their backcourt. You got two little niggas. Like
But you
Donovan
got
Mitchell's
everything
already
else in that team
undersized too.
16, though. They rested their roster 16.
True. But I'm just saying, like defensively, because you got the Mobley dude, but then he little as fuck though. Like
They got Mobley. They got
he tall,
Jared
but he
Allen.
little.
They got Isaac Okoro. They have a decent team. The problem,
Jared Allen be beating shit.
the NBA now is so star driven. Because look, like I tell you about LeBron fucked the NBA up because he's him, KD, and all them. They lasted so long as superstars.
Yeah.
We still got young superstars that came to the league that's cold as fuck too. So like you would think that Darius Garland and Donovan Mitchell could win, but right next door is fucking Jaylen Brown and Tatum, who added Drew Holiday and Porzingis 7-foot ass. Damian Lillard and Giannis over there in Milwaukee beating shit to pieces. Fucking the Bulls suck, but they got Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan. The Heat somehow keep fucking winning with just Jimmy Butler.
That's what the fuck they need to blow up. They need to go ahead and blow up the Bulls like ASAP. But they saying that the trade market for Adam for Zach, I forgot nigga Adam Levine. They said the trade market for I don't know, I ain't seen him in a minute. They said the trade market for Zach LaVine is not as big as everybody thinking. They was like, ain't nobody trying to really make that real push to get him.
Only the Lakers want him. They're not giving up Austin Reeves for him. Everybody keep telling them, they making it clear. We're not giving you AR-15. They barely want to give him Rui Hachimura.
I would get because like I don't know, like you would get so much better offensively adding Zach LaVine that I could throw you a couple, nice pieces.
Would you
And
throw Rui Hachimura? Would you let go?
I throw away Hachimura for it, but even though I fuck with him for sure, like he makes more. You kind of need him more on the championship team because defensively he's really good. And I didn't realize Zach LaVine was that bad on defense because he doesn't try. He don't try.
Terrible
Like,
on defense.
yeah, I didn't realize that. But Hachimura definitely plays defense. He finishes around the rim. His jump shot is getting better and better. So I don't know. I would be hesitant on it, but I would think that if I could only give up Hachimura and a couple pieces that I'm not using plus some draft picks, I think adding Adam Levine, Zach LaVine to that squad would be really
I
beneficial
think
to
the
them.
Lakers should keep their roster as is right now. I feel like them, the Suns, when healthy, kind of Suns need to have one more big. The Nuggets, the Timberwolves, and the Bucks.
The Suns, I'm just
and
not.
the healthy the Celtics.
Are you convinced the Suns are ever gonna even play a 5-game stretch where
No,
all
I'm
three
not.
of them
They
are their superstars are
they
playing?
all are hurts. That's gonna always be their problem. So their problem is gonna be injuries. The Lakers' problem will be injuries if they fuck up. And the Nuggets, same thing. Only way them teams struggle is injuries. The sleeper team for me for the West probably is the Timberwolves. They're pretty well put together team.
Yeah.
You look at the East, Boston.
Boston.
Boston looks great.
Yeah.
Philly looks good this year.
Philly look good. I don't think Philly has enough though. I really
I
don't.
really think they do.
It depends on how consistent. Even though yes, he showed us a lot of consistency so far. When Maxi, when it's about how consistent he can be in a playoff run.
That will be the big test.
Yeah, we gonna
So
we
they're
gonna
like the
see.
Clippers to me.
He's
To
never
me-
been the man in a playoff run.
To me, them and the Clippers in the same position. Does it all gel right through the playoffs? Can y'all figure it out in the playoffs? Same for both teams.
Right.
For them two. So for the East, it's the Sixers figuring it out. The West, the Clippers. Them two teams are dangerous.
So the Heat, they done now.
I think the Heat gonna struggle this year because everybody, so like Boston, they got tired of losing to them niggas. Milwaukee tired of losing. They all want to make the moves to say, okay, y'all not beating us just with no fucking Jimmy Butler out there. Porzingis added to the roster for the Celtics means there's no helping no more. Ain't no help. Al Horford can shoot. Porzingis can shoot. They got rid of what's the boy name that went Robert Williams. He can play offense. So now you got to guard everybody.
I think the Heat could probably they could get the Bucks. I don't think they. I ain't saying it's gonna happen. I'm saying they could though. Because
Kyle Lowry,
their continuity, they've had the same team for like 4 years now. So it's like
Kyle Lowry guarding Damian,
they could do it. Huh?
Damian Lillard for 4 games. You got Damian Lillard.
No, I ain't saying that he gonna stop. I ain't saying nobody gonna stop either one of them two guys over there. I'm saying that their team has been together longer than the Bucks have now. So their core, like they know who to play through. Sometimes, it's like this. How many times you been to a gym and you step out there with a group of niggas that like it's like terrible and you like, yeah, we about to get fucking destroyed out here. And then you actually go out there and you play really well and you out there kicking ass. Like this shit happen to me all the time. It's because they know who to play through.
Yeah.
So that shit happens every time I'm at the Y and I get on the team that is terrible and I'm out there like, man, this is some bullshit. We wind up either winning the game or it's really close and we barely lose the game. Like it's because they gonna play through me.
They cool with you doing whatever you want to do.
Exactly.
They're here to support it too.
Exactly. So I feel like that's the Jimmy Butler effect. Nobody else on their team is Jimmy Butler. They're not even close.
Tyler Hero thinks he is though.
Hey man, he come off the bench too. So
he
like,
always be hurt when the playoffs start.
It'd be cool to have a bench player who think he the man, because like a lot of times they don't really.
Tyler don't the bench. He start.
Since when? Like I thought he was a 6 man at first, right?
But they after 2 years, he didn't start.
Like he been starting since then. Okay, but he been hurt a lot lately, so that's why I ain't know. Because
I feel like everybody been hurt.
Yeah, like the last playoff run, he didn't even play at all. So it's like I didn't realize he was a starter. I ain't seen him in a while.
I think the seedings this year actually gonna matter. I think the Lakers are intentionally doing what they're doing too.
Yeah.
I know LeBron
I feel like
is very
strategic. I feel like
LeBron's a strategic nigga, bro. You don't want to be at the top side of this shit because you
I
don't
feel like
want
they're doing it on purpose.
Like you just said, you don't want to be the team to fall around and you fuck around got the Clippers round 1.
For sure. Hey,
I ain't trying to play them motherfuckers. More y'all if y'all sneaking at me. I don't want to see Memphis come. Hell no, I don't want to see John Morant. He gonna be down there fully healthy too. He gonna be play what 50 games.
Yeah, so missing 25 games out of 82 shit, that's less than 50.
You know he gonna no, it's not less.
No, it's not less 50. It's a little more than 50. Okay.
But he gonna sit out a couple games.
Yeah.
He gonna be down there fully healthy.
Ooh.
Yeah, that'd be like 58 games, yeah.
Ooh.
And he can't shoot no guns no more either.
Man, what?
And no strip clubs.
He gonna have to shoot the ball because he can't shoot the gun.
You right, bro. Nigga about to come
And he
back.
been resting
Man, what?
the whole time?
Nah,
And watching people play?
He been in court.
He been in court and fucking bitches.
Nigga been in court trying to. They asked him,
No, but I'm talking about like not playing the game.
Him fighting, he was like, you know, my hands are like this.
Yeah, they told him to punch and then he was like,
He funny.
he said, I'm not finna punch you. Man, anyway, hey, whew, y'all got anything else y'all want to say? I think this is enough, man. It's been a good episode. We worked through some stuff.
The Keith Lee thing.
Keith Lee. They said, "Oh, I haven't seen this video, so I'm gonna have to go try to find it."
Watch it.
Because then Ray got good.
Yeah, let's see if I can find this. Damn,
I mean,
Fantasia.
somebody got it.
Fantasia burrito. Let's see.
Burrito.
Mm-hmm.
That's your last name?
No, it's burrito.
Oh. I'm like, what?
Keith Lee.
See, look, what is that? A look-alike?
Obviously.
Breakfast Club. Y'all look for TV Breakfast Club.
I seen people making videos about this yesterday, but I didn't actually. It's a no. But I didn't watch any of them because they was all like 10-minute videos. I was like, man. Here we go.
Side note, Elmo is a really funny puppet.
Me, Elmo, look nice. Let's see.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Okay. I was like, am I
Oh.
bugging?
But okay.
Going viral the last couple of months.
We got to add this Keith Lee footage to the screen.
Cause his clapback was like,
Don't tell me, because I ain't seen it. We about to check it out though.
it was so calm though. Like it was a calm clapback, but it still hit. You know.
Okay. Let's see.
Yes, because you're a food critic. Absolutely. But you're a food critic the hood way. Like you pull up to the spot and you eat it in the car. Pause.
I wouldn't say the hood way. I just eat food.
When you say New York is cold, explain to people when you get service in New York compared to service in Detroit, compared to service in the South.
Culture is different. Culture is different. The people are different. When I walked in, you asked me, or you said that I'm a ghetto food critic, so it's like that alone. So like New York is cold. They play with you a lot, but I got thick skin, so it's like what you say to me don't bother me. I just don't like when places or people go to these small restaurants and they get that energy that
but you're a food critic the hood way. Like you pull up to the spot and you eat it in the car. Pause.
It's the same thing. That energy that you gave me when they give it to small restaurants, that's what I don't like. When you give it to me, I don't mind.
No, it's not the same, because I'm from the hood, but I'm not ghetto. I'm from Queens, but I call that the hood, but it's not ghetto.
You are so ghetto.
I'm not.
You think you not ghetto.
not.
You one of the most ghettoest niggas we ever met in our lives.
I'm not.
Are you out your mind?
You got a t-shirt already?
White beater.
He got a white beater on, but he said he's not ghetto. It's 20 degrees outside and it's raining. Okay.
I got a jacket.
Okay.
Now, you also
But he
revive.
ain't got no strings on.
I don't know who you are.
I fuck with Keith Lee, and I fuck with even more for that. Cause like, bro, why you want to try to downplay what that man do?
Yeah.
Cause nigga, you eat food in your car. Everybody eat food in their fucking car. You go to Chick-fil-A, you get your food.
And that's more of a flex. Like you're making money off of just eating food in your car. Like
You're making money off of doing something that we all do.
Yeah.
right.
And he just found a
He
way.
does it. He
and
does it
people
the
like
best.
Yeah.
And people like it.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess it's all about how you took what it literally about how you take what he said. Like I don't know. I didn't think that envy meant nothing wrong by it, but also we didn't see exactly what he said when he first walked in the room. I guess he was alluding to what happened off camera. It sounded like Keith Lee was saying.
He was talking about
when he said you hood. Okay, yeah.
When they replayed that motherfucker,
Okay.
you know.
But also,
Yeah, because he was talking. I guess he was just talking about it. To me, it seemed like he was just focusing on the part that nigga, you eat the food in the car. Like you don't go inside and eat it. So it's like a little different. Like it's different than most food.
but why
Most
it gotta
food
be
critics-
hood though?
I don't know. Yeah, because I guess because there's a hood on the car. So maybe.
All right.
Shit, yeah.
All right.
You're right though. It didn't have to be hood because
Why
like
can't it just be? Oh, you do it an interesting way. You do it in your car. Like it could have been that.
it could have been. It could have
It was
been.
amazing. Keith Lee, right? He said
You started cooking that nigga.
it's the same shit. Y'all
Yeah,
do
it
small
was calm
business.
though.
Right.
It was
To
calm.
get cooked by a nigga that talks like this is crazy.
It's black people shit. I see
You
you
have
doing your little
a sweatshirt with no.
Yeah, I see you
No
doing your
face.
little thing.
Yeah, black
like,
people always want to call whatever you doing little. I see you doing your little whatever it is.
why can't it
But you
be
want me
big?
on your show, so obviously I'm
On-
doing something right.
On the phone call I had the other day with the person you and I both know, and they were like, "Oh, I see y'all doing y'all little podcast." First thing I said,
Why
"Why the
it gotta be
podcast
little?
gotta be little? Like, why it gotta be a little podcast?
That's crazy.
What's it have to be a little podcast for?" No, we're actually
Like downplaying your own people.
Yeah. Hey. By the way, we are well over 350,000 views. So you know,
Oh, thank you, people. Y'all like to watch us?
appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? So, for a little bitty podcast, a little ass podcast, a little podcast, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying?
You know, it's a little cap.
We're doing a little something. You know, we're doing a little something. A little something.
A lot of.
A lot of something. A whole lot of. You
On
know?
that note,
Yeah, man. But hey, appreciate y'all tuning in for a whole lot of count. We'll catch y'all next week, man. Peace.
bye.